Good morning! Good morning! It's Monday. For the first time in forever, it's Monday. Hello, everyone. Guten Morgen. It's me, your navigator, Maxi. Hello. We're in for a silly time today. Very much a silly time today. It's Monday. Maxi, you never stream on Mondays. What's going on, Maxi? What's happening? I'm feeling a change in the forces of the universe, Maxi. What's going on? So I had a conversation with the wife, the voice of reason, and the reason it's you. Hi, Woof. Hello, Woof.
Welcome back.
Dallas asks, did you sleep? Badly. Very much not a good at all sleep time, but here I am once again. I'm torn into pieces. Now, let me double check that the chat is in fact awake. I'm gonna hit you with a cool guy emoji real quick. Alright, that seemed to work. Alright, well, apparently everything is awake now. Hello, everyone. I am your navigator, Maxi, also known as they, them. Yeah, this is a great start. This is actually a perfect start to the stream. I am your navigator, Maxi. So, in case you're familiar with creative hours, this is the stream. In case you're not familiar, I guess. This is a stream where I'm working on a creative project and seeing it until completion. For the second time in the history of this channel, I am temporarily putting the Monster Hunting TTRPG on the backlog. Because I've been quite under the weather, not getting a lot of sleep, feeling relatively lousy. And me and the wife both agreed there's no way I'm releasing the game within the next, 5 days. So, having made the decision on Saturday, I closed my eyes as I was in the car with Plakesworth. I closed my eyes, I listened to music for a while, and I brainstormed an entire new one-page role-playing game idea. And we're gonna make that happen over the course of this week. Honestly, like, I've just been feeling so lousy. Like, straight up, like, the body is willing, okay? The mind is willing. The body is willing. But the body also says no. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna fight your body? No, that never wins. The body always wins. Remember, I taught you that, okay? Anyways, it's essentially 11 a.m. in sunny California, so I'm gonna take us into the main screen at the count of 3, 2, 1. Boop. Hello, everyone. It's me, Maxi. I am your navigator. Is the music loud? Maybe not. Probably not. Probably not. Hi, Ronnie.
Welcome back.
Woof says, sounds like the body craves a solid huggle. The body craves a snuggle, and by which I mean falling asleep in bed. I managed to actually stay up until 9 local, which is a small victory I'll take. Dude, yeah, you gotta take the small victories when you get them, okay? Also, by the way, here's the schedule for this week. Congratulations, you're already on the Monday segment of the stream. You already know what's going on today. Creative hours today. Creative hours on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I am not going to be streaming on this channel, but I will be on Nomia's channel. youtube.com/NomiaVictory, exclamation mark Nomia. I will be on Nomia's channel, coaching them through Dark Souls Remastered. I think Nomi and I have agreed that there is no chance they're going to defeat Ornstein and Smo after 3 weeks of not playing. So we're probably gonna go back to the undead church place, and maybe also do the Painted World. And I know what you're thinking, Maxi. Wouldn't this also be a great time to go and defeat Pinwheel? Yeah, but getting out of that area in reverse is like horrible. The Bone Zone? I don't know. I mean, like, we could try to go to the Bone Zone, do it in the lore accurate way. But getting out of the Bone Zone in reverse, like, sucks ass. Like, it really does. Anyways, on Thursday, I'm doing the Friendsgiving special. It's probably gonna be a 2-hour stream instead of 3 hours. But I'm gonna play Gartic with my friends and just have a fun time. Celebrating the fact that I love all my friends. And on Friday, I will be releasing the game we're making on right now. Maxi, you're saying that awfully confident. That's right, because unbeknownst to you, I have a secret power, and that power is called Bird Up. That's right, all you gotta do is bird up. And on Sundays, I'm playing Monster Hunter with Nomia. As always, I actually did that yesterday. It was delightful. Please check out the VOD, the video on demand, over on Nomia's channel. Now, have I even told you who the hell I am? I don't think I have. Hello there. I am your navigator. The name is Maxi. Pronouns are they, them. I am small, and I have an egg. And it's like, Maxi, you're not making a Monster Hunter inspired game. Why are you still a Kuluyaku? Well, have you considered that maybe I just like this outfit, huh? Have you considered I wear this outfit, like, all the time? Just even when I'm not streaming? Have you ever started to consider that, huh? That's right. No, you didn't. That's right. Yeah. And also, you may have noticed this earlier before I hit it. Yeah, oh my god! Hi, Monique! Monique says, hey, Maxi. So you were streaming and wanted to pop in and say thanks for creating Iron Valley. I really enjoyed it. Thank you! It means a lot to hear that. Thank you so much for going out of your way to tell me that. Thank you. Maxi, incredibly aggro. Also Maxi, aw, thank you. That calmed me down. Thank you, Monique. Anyways, we have a new timer on the bottom left corner of the screen. Maxi, what happened to Weirdlets? Weirdlets, I got tired of Weirdlets. Weirdlets was way too distracting. With the digging up, with the random events. I just want a timer that just helps me stay focused. It was a little bit too distracting. Again, it's cute, I recommend it. It's just not for me. And with that, having just taken a lovely sip of my drink, it is time for us to step into the world of game design. It's true. It's true. So, I think it's time for us to just begin the good works. By which I mean, I'm gonna click on the timer over here on the bottom left corner. We're gonna focus for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break, and repeat that until the end of the stream. Methinks. So, 3, 2, 1, boop! Alright, so, Maxi, you brainstormed, Maxi allegedly, you claim to have brainstormed an entire new role-playing game over the course of one car ride. This is true! Maxi, how do you do these things, Maxi? Well, has it occurred to you that I am crazy? Ever heard of a crazy little thing called love? Ever heard of a crazy little thing called Maxi? Bird up. So I've had an idea for a game for the longest time, and I never really had the chance to pursue it. And when I say, oh, so I know what you're thinking, oh, Maxi, so you had a game already pre-designed. No, I had an idea for a game. You know, an idea is not a game. Much like an idea is not a novel, it's an idea for a novel. Making it is the real process of that. So I had an idea. I wanted to make a role-playing game that played with a deck of tarot cards. So, you know, I guess, you know, I put all my bets on Seal or Nars Barkley Stim, damn it. Ah! I'm sorry. I'm just crazy. I think I'm just crazy. So, tarot-based TTRPG. You play it using a deck of tarot cards. Now, Maxi, a game is more than just a mechanic, Maxi. Do you have mechanics planned, though, and color and spice? And everything nice? So here's the idea for this game. Does it have a name? No, it doesn't. The one thing it's missing at the moment is a name. But here's the crux of the game, okay? This game, so is it prompts? No. They came off way too aggro. Sorry, Dallas. So this is an isekai TTRPG. It begins with the game telling you, congratulations, you have died. You have died and you've been reborn in another world. And you interact with this world through cards. The cards represent the encounters that you encounter during the world. You know, the core mechanic. The core mechanic is that there is two worlds. The fantasy world of the isekai. Dallas says, wow, I bought a deck of tarot cards and now I have to save the world. Kinda. The world of the isekai and the normal and mundane world that we live in. So, you begin play by being teleported to this new world that kind of functions like a video game. That's kind of part of one of the bits in there, you know? You know, the mundane world. Why is there a big block on here? No worries, werewolf. You know, if you're excited, I'm excited, honestly. That's the reaction that I want to see. The mundane world, by the way, in case you don't know, mundane world is boring. There's taxes. There's taxes. Also, freaking, everything is sad and we hate it. Or alternatively, let's just say, you know, you have a job and you take the bus to work. There you go. In the fantasy world, everything is exciting. Everything works like a video game. Go on an adventure. There are no 9 to 5s in this world. Now, Maxi, why are you outlining the mundane world? It's because one of the mechanics is that... Oh my god, Dallas. Dallas's 2d6 realm proved that you can have taxes in fantasy games too. Blame Toby Lancaster. God damn it, Toby. Classic Toby Lancaster bit. So, why am I defining the mundane in the fantasy world? It is because, by the way, in case you're picturing, like, the mundane world to me is just, you know, modern day Japan, right? Like, it's just like, it's just normal, everyday, wherever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be Japan, it could just be literally the Midwest. The fantasy world is like a gacha game. Like, everything is oversaturated. Hi, Jada.
Welcome back.
How you doing today? And the core mechanic is that you can actually move between both of these worlds, okay? So this is gonna be, you could consider it a journaling game. You could consider it just, you know, just a simple role-playing game where you envision the things that are happening to your characters. And there is a core mechanic about you shifting between the mundane and the fantasy world. And that brings you and the rest of your friends along with you. So, you know, the friends you make in the fantasy world get sent back to the mundane world with you. Which I think will be like a nice little gameplay rip, you know? Nino Kuni adjacent, mayhaps. Jada says, I'm doing well, how about you guys? Doing pretty alright. I'm sleep deprived. I'm tired as hell. I'm making a game in 5 days. Let's make it happen.
Bird up.
Alright, so here's the main mechanic of the game, okay? I'm gonna give you the main mechanic of the game, okay? So, the core mechanic of the game is as follows. You have a hand of cards. This hand is like 3 cards, maybe. Maybe 5 cards, okay? I mean, 5 feels pretty understandable. Anyways, why is there a black bar up here? Can you guys see this black bar? No, only I can see the black bar, huh? No? That's so weird, man. Please don't tell me that one add-on I found is already broken. That would be really funny. Also, hi, Siska. Let me just fix this thing. There we go. Hi, Siska. How you doing?
Welcome back.
Good evenings, folks. I hope you're all well. I'm sleepy, and so is YouTube. Stream won't load. Oh, no, I hate that. Siska doesn't even know. I just said hi to her. So you have a hand of cards. You have a hand of 3 to 5 cards, okay? I can occasionally see a bar. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what. Wait, hold up. I think I know why that's the case, actually. No, you're pageless. Never mind. I don't know why it's doing that. Straight up, I don't know why it's doing that. Anyways. So, you draw, again, you shuffle the entire tarot deck, okay? So, when you want to begin a chapter, the game is kind of structured like a light novel, by the way, where every chapter is one thing that happens in the story. A chapter is one scene / moment in your story, akin to a light novel or lit RPG. There we go. You begin a chapter by drawing a card from the deck. The suit / number help you envision what kind of task or struggle you're dealing with, what obstacle your story is facing at the moment. You then must play a card from your hand that matches the suit, unless a rule tells you otherwise, that matches the suit and the number or exceeds the number. This means you step up to the challenge and overcome it, overcome it. If you cannot do that, even if you use your fucking powers, you fail and you lose a resource called plot armor. You lose 1 plot armor. If you ever... Have you seen Apothecaria? No. If you ever have to lose plot armor and have none, you die, but this time for reals. So now I know what you're thinking, Maxi, in tarot, Maxi, in tarot, you have cards numbered ace, 2 through 10, and then you have the knight, the page, the queen, the king. It works like this, but with a standard deck. You haven't heard the entirety of the gameplay mechanism, Dallas. You may want to wait a minute. Knight, page, queen, king. And then there's also the major arcana. So, the question is, Maxi, how are you... I understand the idea that, like, okay, so if I draw a 2 of swords, I have to play a swords card that's 2 or higher. I get that. Of course, there's only 1 of each, so it literally has to be higher than a 2. But what if the challenge is a knight, Maxi? Is there like a scale system where, like, the page is stronger than the knight, the queen is stronger than the page, and the king is stronger than the queen? No! That is way too finagly. Simply put, there are number cards, 2 through 10, and then there are face cards, ace, knight, page, queen, and king, and the major arcana all count as face cards. Because it turns out, I'm gonna tell you a little secret about game design, okay? Success is more exciting than failure, at least player facing. Players love when they succeed at things, so here's more chances for succeeding. Now I know you're thinking, Maxi, and I know Dallas is gonna do the math in a second, and I will do the math as well, to show the probabilities of what it is to actually defeat something, but we'll get there in a minute, okay? There are special rules. There are special rules you have to keep in mind, okay? We'll get there in a minute, okay? The main rule that I want you to get across is that, essentially, major arcanas can overcome any challenge, but they all have unique effects to them. For instance, and this will be the big part of the design, by the way, coming up with what all the cards do. But for instance, the tower. The tower is essentially, in this game, I'm envisioning it as the card that changes your location in the universe. Essentially, if you solve a problem with the tower, congratulations, you have solved the problem, but now you have died again. Congrats. Welcome back to the world you are not in. So for instance, if you solve a problem with the tower, you end up, if you're in the mundane world, you go back to the fantasy world. If you're in the fantasy world, you go back to the mundane world. And, you know, we're gonna come up with more effects like that. There's 22 major arcana. And the twist with the face cards is that tasks that are numbered are kind of like relatively simple tasks or obstacles. They are faceless, you know, by which I mean is that, like, you may be fighting an enemy or you may be dealing with an NPC or something, but they don't have a face. They're just a normal person. Anytime you face something with a face, you know, ace, king, queen, page, king, whatever. I guess none of the major arcana. These characters, these are characters in your story. And after overcoming their adversity, you have the chance to recruit them into your party. You have a maximum party size of 4 plus you, and recruiting people to your story gives you special abilities. And, you know, you're able to bond with those characters, etc., etc., etc. Now there's 4 suits. There's 4 suits in tarot. We have the swords. We have the wands / staves. We have the cups, or chalice if you're a freak. You also have the coins or pentacles. I am gonna go with the simpler names for them, by the way, the ones that I like the most, which is wands, cups, coins, and swords. Swords, I'm gonna tell you right now, swords are basically combat. These are essentially combat. How many pages do we need? I would recommend you honestly to play this game with a notebook, so you can record what happens every episode or every chapter if you'd like. I'm shooting to make this game fit within 1 sheet of paper, and I think I can make it happen. So swords are combat. Wands are essentially skill checks. Cups are social encounters. And coins are essentially resource / some sort of material checks. So for instance, a coins check could be something like, you know, we need rope to climb this cliff wall. Cups can be, you know, for instance, you know, you get into an argument with the innkeeper. A skill check, of course, quite simply, you know, you attempt to pick this lock. And combat, again, the easiest one to understand, of course, you know, you fight some gobos. There you go. So the gameplay loop is, of course, as follows. Gameplay loop. Draw a card for the chapter. Play the cards from your hand / use abilities to overcome the challenge of the chapter. Envision what happens and record it if you would like. And freaking rinse and repeat, baby. Rinse, repeat. There you go. That's the gameplay cycle right there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So how does this look like gameplay wise? I mean, like, you know, if you're looking at the sheet of paper that will contain these rules, I think, you know what, let me just insert a tableau, please, and let's make it, okay, again, I think I can make it happen in 1 sheet, by which I mean a double-sided sheet of paper, okay? I think I can definitely do that. Again, we might be able to do less. That seems impossible. Who are the characters and what did they do? Thank you for asking. So, first and foremost, imagine that these are the 2 sheets of paper, by the way, right? This is a double-sided sheet of paper, okay? So, I would like the front to be the rules, and where you keep all your trackers, you know, trackers. I am thinking it might just be best. I was originally thinking of making the player have like counters for like their plot armor, but it's probably just better to just have it be 2 trackers, honestly. Plot armor and freaking plot crystals or whatever, primo gems or whatever. And also you have party members. So, to make things absolutely the easiest they can possibly be, here's the way that I'm envisioning the party member system, okay? The party member system is that your character has 4 unlockable abilities, okay? You have 4 unlockable abilities or / powers. And you unlock them when you recruit a party member of that particular type. You could think of it like that. Alternatively, you could say that they give you those powers. They're ways to manipulate the cards / the card's value / increase your draw size. So, you know, again, I'm spitballing right now, but we can have a resourceful party member. This party member gives you +1 to hand size. You know, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm spitballing right now. Let's go with some sort of like another name party member that makes it so you can, you know, discard 2 cards of the same suit to draw 2 cards. Mayhaps, I don't know. But essentially there's 4 abilities, right? 4 abilities that allow you to manipulate the card system. This is to give the players some, you know, impetus as to how they solve problems. I don't want the game. The official The Last Braid Mage RPG, JK unless. That would be really funny. Cosmologically speaking, the isekai element makes no sense. Again, like if you read The Last Braid Mage by M. Kirin, which is me, you will know that cosmologically speaking, there is no other world. There is no other world. Woo! So, you know, 4 party members. Additional to you, of course. And what's in the back of the sheet? I think I would like the back of the sheet to be, first off, the Terra powers. The Terra powers are in the back, as well as inspiration for all the suits / numbers. That's it. And I feel like this right here, just giving the player enough so they can like envision things, that's boom, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, my only issue right now, in the conception / design phase, is that I would like to clarify what the suits mean / do. Because I can understand them within the concept of the fantasy setting, but once you get back to the real world, I'm not 100% sure how they would function. So I feel like I would like to, you know, so what, again, the rules are not written, but you get the feeling of what we're doing here, okay? Oh, I do also, okay, so there's one gameplay rule I haven't clarified. So I'm going to tell you right now. So the major arcana are special cards, okay? They're special cards. They're not normal challenges. So if, let's say that you were to draw a major arcana card as your challenge for the episode. Because it's already a face card, what you have to do instead is you draw another card until you draw a numbered or a regular face card. Forgive me for misspeaking there. And that becomes the actual challenge. Since the major arcanas are more of like effects than anything else, you basically like stack them together, and you resolve the effect, or the effect of the major arcana happens only if you fail to succeed. It's hard to explain without just literally having the cards in front of you right now, but I assure you. Interesting. Dallas's combat could be social activism instead. Wants his job, social is social, and gear is money. Maybe. Social activism in the real world, maybe. Or just alternatively just like social encounters. I don't know. There's something in there, right? Like combat is the one thing that like it doesn't make an awful lot of sense. And like a part of me, I don't want to have to come up with two tables of what everything means in the real world and the fantasy world. I really wouldn't want to do that. There is also the angle. I originally thought of like, oh, what if I make it so... Are you planning a live playtest? Maybe we have time. But for now, I just want to focus on just making things. I was thinking of like, it would be funny if like, you could keep falling through different isekais. And then the cards would help you envision what kind of reality you're stepping into. But that seems like an awful lot of work. I actually prefer the idea of just, there's two worlds. There's the mundane and the fantastical. And then you flip between those. I think that's more engaging, at least to me. I think there's something about that that feels very like... I mean, I'm gonna say it. It feels very Digimon to me. It reminds me of, you know, the original first 2 seasons of Digimon. Queer and angry. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, actually. Now, if you excuse me, I need to clear my throat. Man... Have I been sick for like the last like 15 weeks, man? I don't know. Anyways, so issues at the moment. Figure out the suits in fantasy / mundane worlds. Figure out what all the tarots do. Figure out the plot armor / plot crystals mechanism. Figure out the basic player powers to manipulate. Cards. Now, you're like, Maxi, so you can basically recruit like the very first person you encounter. I like that. It reminds me a lot of games like Reddit Stories, like the Suikoden games. I've never played those, but people tell me that's what they're like. I like the idea of just being able to recruit whoever you run into. I like that. Anyways, we're on break, by the way. And the breaks start automatically, by the way. Hi, Norbus. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello.
Welcome back.
If this is your first time, please check the rules in the description. Or perish. So yeah, welcome to we just got on break, by the way. We have a timer on the bottom left corner of the screen. On this channel, we use the Pomodoro technique to maximize our productivity. This is Creative Hours, the show where I'm working on creative endeavors. I'm designing a brand new role-playing game. Yeah. And I just finished the first cycle of it. We were brainstorming ideas. Now I'm on my feet. I'm stretching. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna put on some chapstick, because the one thing no one ever tells you about streaming is that it chaps your lips to all hell. You know, it's funny that they named it chapstick, right? It's a stick when your lips are chapped. Did you release your other Solo-Vember game already? No, I decided that game got a little bit way too big, and I've been super under the weather. So I realized there's no way I'm releasing that game within the deadline, so I'm making something smaller. I'm gonna shoot to fit this game within 1 sheet of paper. Yeah, no, I like my other idea, and I intend to release it for sure, especially before Monster Hunter Wilds comes out. But there's just no way I'm releasing it before the deadline. The other thing is that next month it's gonna be my 2-year anniversary, and I am going to be I'm doing some changes on the stream. You know, if you enjoy looking at me in my bird-like visage, enjoy it, because I may or may not be changing what I look like. Woo! And also changing the stream. So I have that to work on next month, so I'm not working on any releases next month. How many crystals do we get to end the game? I'm thinking 20 prompts is the realistic journaling maximum that lets you use multiple party members. Like, I haven't thought of an end state, honestly. Like, I honestly almost envision that the player could just play this game forever. So instead of thinking about a macro kind of game end, again, I like to just, let's go back to, instead of getting lost in the sauce, let's take a deep breath and think about the source material. This game, for me, is inspired by isekai and light novels, and those never fucking end, okay? Isekai and light novels never fucking end. They will never have an ending. So instead of having a big macro ending for your story, let's instead focus on micro endings to your story. I think the progression is actually about developing bonds with your party members and getting to see tender moments with them. And that will be like the milestone that the player is like, you know, working on. Especially because, and I didn't establish this earlier, your party members do not have plot armor. So some cards, for you know, some tarot cards might have situations where if this card resolves, one of your party members, you know, leaves the party or is removed from the game entirely. And I feel like, again, that gives the player something to want to protect. You know? I can definitely envision a situation where the player character is holding the major arcana, let's call it the devil, right? The devil major arcana that has the effect, let's say that one of your party members sacrifices themselves to protect you. And you know that if you play that card, you will succeed and the problem will be done, but that party member will be gone forever. So I envision the player trying to find other ways to getting around that problem, maybe even accepting defeat in that moment so that that party member does not perish and sacrificing their own plot armor. Can't get to negative infinite chapters in and winning the game. It's true. You know, and I think one of the issues is that as a game designer, it's really easy for me to be like, you know, what's the maximum end state for the game? But I gotta think about it like a player does, okay? You know, what is... Do people who read light novels, let's be entirely honest, okay? Do the people who read light novels even want there to be an ending to the characters and the stories they enjoy? No. That's why there's 10,000 chapters of freaking... Maxi, reach into your hat, Maxi, of light novel series. Sword Art Online. You know? In the latest arc, that guy is not even playing a video game anymore. He's going into people's memories. Like, it's like his job now. Holy crap, Maxi. Is that an Alicization reference on the stream, Maxi? I wouldn't know. I haven't read it. Ooh, I really like the focus sessions starting on their own, actually. Alright, so in this world, you're teleported to a magical land, and one of the gameplay mechanics is that you can be teleported out of the fantasy land back to the normal, boring-ass world. Which I think is kind of hilarious. I love the idea that it's you and, like, your 3 or 4 gacha party members, you know? And you're like, now we live in the real world. So, the power of the suits. So, swords represent, in the fantasy world, I wonder if we should have them be general or... Hi, Erasmo!
Welcome back.
How you doing today, Erasmo? So, you know, in the fantasy world, how am I gonna write this out? Swords. In the fantasy world, fantasy. In the fantasy world, swords represent combat. You know? Fighting monsters, or bandits, or other players. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm doing pretty good, thank you for asking, Erasmo. In the mundane world, what is combat just like... Is it just battling social inequality? Welcome back to this game was made by a very, very gay person.
Dude, that's gay.
Is it just fighting for what you believe in? Fighting to... We could actually switch this to Swords is about protecting yourself. Protecting what you believe in. Oh, in that case, Swords could become fighting injustice. Wait, we'll just make it Swords is fighting injustice. There you go. Fighting injustice. There you go. Holy crap, we can make this game woke. Let's go. Okay. Wands becomes about testing yourself. Cups is about, you know, social. There's gotta be a better word for it. Tests. I call them tests of skill is better. Tests of skill. And lastly, coins is just straight up like money. Peer-to-peer interactions. Also, no ad hoc interactions. Sorry, that's a stupid PSP-based joke. Where's Dale? Dale would have appreciated that PSP joke. Yo, Chippy!
Welcome back.
Hi, Chippy-dees. How you doing? My man? Are you okay? Oh, Erasmo, I'm doing great today. I have no sleep, but I'm working on a new game and I'm excited. That's all there is to it. Fighting injustice is Swords. I hoem from my appointments and Salmon Bowl appointment. Dude, let's go. Yo, Chippy, is your computer built yet? Chippy, have you downloaded Monster Hunter World yet? Chippy, are you ready to play Monster Hunter World today, Chippy? Chippy, have you downloaded Fortnite yet, Chippy? Chippy, you want to play Fortnite later today, Chippy? Chippy, are you playing Fortnite right now? What if I told you I'm on my computer right now? Dude! That's crazy. That's crazy. Dude, I won't believe that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Maxi, you're on the big screen. Dude! I'm on the 27-inch screen or whatever you got. Chippy got a screen that is like 2 miles long. It takes up the entirety of like their small town. Maxi, Chippy doesn't live in a small town. Chippy lives in the big city. Chippy says, I'm realizing 27 inches is a lot, but I'm not mad about it. Thank you. Nothing like a nice out of context Chippy quote, by the way. Chippidees. Bragging for real. 2024. There you go. Damn, Chippy's what is so long? Huh? OMG, I can just log into my computer and have the time be right. I forgot about that. Yeah. Cups also, so, you know, other times that I've tried making a game about having a tarot deck, I use cups to be spiritual or magic based, but I don't feel like it makes sense here. I feel like this is just literally like social encounter. Like social encounter feels like strangely like not safe for work. Tests of skill. Fighting injustice. Tests of skill. Learning. No. Cups should absolutely be like talking to people. It is straight up like. Socializing might actually be I mean, like, honestly, like, it's actually, like, not a bad idea, Ronnie. And coins, I need another word for, like, material struggles. It's just literally, like, you need, like, I envision in the fantasy world, coins could represent you grinding for money, crafting a new weapon, needing to pay for fare. Ooh, I like diplomacy, actually. Socializing and diplomacy. That's kind of cute. Resources. Resource gathering? Resource gathering is so funny. Resource management? No, I like Gathering. Gathering feels very video gamey. I wonder if these are like good enough to make sense. I feel like I would have to have a bunch of examples. We're not gonna figure out what all the tarot cards do just yet. So let's jump over scavenging. Not necessarily, because you could also. You know what? I changed my mind. I don't like resource gathering anymore, because you should also be about crafting and stuff like that. I feel like that makes sense. Monetary. Okay, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna get stuck on names. I do kind of like calling it just grinding, by the way. Dallas. Dallas says coin is left click, wand is right click. It's a Minecraft metaphor. I get it. 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 Okay, the power of the suits. Next up is what the hell is plot armor? All right, so the player character has 2 resources that they juggle. Plot armor. Plot armor is essentially HP. Plot protection, PP. No, I like plot armor. Makes a lot more sense. It's essentially HP. You lose plot armor after failing a test, after failing a chapter. You gain plot armor after X or Y. I'm not sure how you gain plot armor. We'll figure it out. So originally I only had plot armor be the only resource, but there should be 2 resources. Why? Because I don't want it to be a feast or famine kind of situation. I think there should be a resource that the player can spend rather freely, that they regenerate rather quickly. If you make it all health, it means that if a player... Okay, welcome back to Game Design 101. If I make plot armor the only resource the player has, it means that if they're low on plot armor, they have no ability to change their fate. Which I must add, feels bad as hell.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hence the feast and famine situation. So by giving the players another resource that generates more rapidly, they're able to spend that resource to prevent their death. So we have, I almost want to... I keep calling them primo gems in my head, because they're essentially the premium currency from a gacha game, you know what I'm saying? Primo gems. So MP in general, and maybe you can get HP from MP with enough. Yeah, something like that. Magic crystal, just magic crystals. Primo gems for now, okay? Is an easily regained resource that allows players to modify the cards in hand, and thus allow a higher degree of gameplay than just draw a card, play a card, and that monotony that I freaking despise. Okay? So I need the primo gem abilities to be colorful, exciting, and easy to use to lure players into using them. There we go. So at this point, actually we should take a second to do some math. Actually, welcome back to the math section of the stream. Welcome back to the math section of the stream. How many cards are in a tarot deck? I think it is... How many cards are in a tarot deck? Oh my god. Maxi, you could just count the number of cards you have. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so there is 4 suits. There's 4 suits. Each suit has the following. It has 1 ace. It has numbers through to 10. So so far it's 10 cards. Then it's 10 cards plus the king, the knight, the page, the queen, and the king. So that is 11, 12, 13, 14. It is 14 cards per suit. There's 4 suits, so that would be 50. That's not right. 56? 78? Hold up. Yeah. Should be 78. Should be 78, okay? Now, times 4. Times 4, which is, I guess it's 40 plus 16. It is 56. Oh my god, I was correct. Holy crap, I can do math. Hi, Safifi.
Welcome back.
How you doing today? So, out of these 78 cards, the odds are the following. And I apologize for the math, but we have to figure out the math for this game, like, real quick. I'm gonna add a table. Just give me, like, this many for now, okay? And my grandparents do. So how do you grandma for me? You don't actually have to say how do you grandma for me, okay? That was like a joke. You don't have to do that. You know what? I changed my mind. Let's just do it this way. So, how many... So, in order of least to most valuable, by the way. So, there... So, so number 2s, there is 4 of them. Card... Count... Note. So this is essentially the worst card to have in hand, by the way. The same is true for the 3s. There's 4 of them. There's 4 4s, 4 5s. There are 7 4s, 8 4s. I know, Maxi, do we really need to do all this math, Maxi? Let me math for once, okay? We do so much creative stuff. Let me do some math, okay, for a minute, okay? So we have the Knights. There is 4 Knights. There is also 4 pages. There is also 4 queens and 4 kings. And there's, of course, the Major Arcana, which we know there's 22 of. Now, out of all of these cards, essentially, these cards can overcome any and all problems. Literally, like, the face cards overcome each other. 36 non-face cards. Are you sure about that? 36. 1, 2... Oh, I forgot about the Ace. Ace. It's also 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 36. Holy shit. Dallas is right. 36 non-face cards versus it's 78 minus 36. That is 42. 42 face cards. This means that on average, you are most likely to have the solution to your problem, but 28.2%, as Dallas pointed out, are major arcana that have an effect to them. And that effect may not be beneficial, as they say. Maxi, do they say that? Shut up. Shut up. I was wondering if the odds were bad. I think the odds are perfectly fine, actually. Okay. Math, haha. Okay. Who are they? How dare you? How dare you, Chippy? Alright, so... I'm envisioning, the current gameplay mechanism is that you must play... So, the current game mechanism... Please ignore the typos. Please ignore them. You draw a card for each chapter. The card drawn represents the challenge for this chapter. The suit represents the type of challenge. The number represents the difficulty. The difficulty. There will also be like I will give you inspiration for like things that the numbers can be, so you don't have to just like come up with that. I guess I'll just be like 2B, I guess. In the case you drew a major arcana, you keep drawing until you get a non-arcana card, placing each card in order from left to right. Maybe make aces non-face to make it an even 40-70, just over 1/2. Maybe not. Again, like, I understand that from a design point of view, it's nice to have the idea that, like, oh, it's about like 1/2 chance for you to have the materials you need, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I like it. I was thinking of giving aces like a little bit of an extra special mechanic, but we'll see. So example, let's say that you drew the Fool. Drew the Fool, then you drew the Tower. Then you finally drew the Two of Cups. You know, that means that there's 2 major arcana effects that will happen if you fail to complete this challenge. Thankfully, the Two of Cups is literally the easiest challenge in the whole game, but you get the idea. You now pick a card from your hand to represent how you overcome this challenge. Now currently you have to play a card of the same suit. You know, if it's a combat challenge, you have to, you know, overcome that combat challenge by fighting. And I understand that there's a limited number of cards. I understand that. So I'm thinking that probably one of the powers you can use is the ability to convert a card from one type to another. So are there different major arcana effects for failure, intentional play, or just one? I think there might just be one. Originally, when I was in the car brainstorming this game, I thought it would be funny if each card has 2 effects, but that essentially doubles the workload. And it adds a seam of complexity that I don't think is actually that effective. Because I would hate for players to be like, oh, I didn't realize the card had a different effect whether it was a challenge or I played it from hand. I didn't realize there was 2 effects, Maxi. I think just one just makes it easier. I think so. You may spend Primo Gems. What if we just call them Premium Gems? Primo Gems to affect the cards in your hand. You know what I'm thinking, actually? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a little classic of being inspired by something else. Give me a second. I'm gonna go open. Yeah, there you go. Dallas got it. So each card resolves in that order. That's right, baby. I mean, you resolve them in reverse order. You reverse them. It's the stack. That's the other. Yeah, it's true. There is in fact a stack, by the way. So I guess I wonder if I should maybe like. No, I feel like this. It's fine. You resolve them from right to left. So you overcome 2 of Cups, then the Tower happens, then the Fool happens. Or would it be funnier if it's like Fool, Tower, and then the 2 of Cups? Maybe. But there is in fact a stack now. That's right, baby. That's right. Magic the Gathering is back. Anyways, I'm thinking of what I want to do. I'm thinking of games that have you worrying about cards and the value of those cards. And that game's called Pandemic, baby. Pandemic, character powers. There must be a page that has all of the roles. Okay, I mean, like, I guess, you know what? Okay, we'll just read this guy's writing on Board Game Geek, okay? Remove a cube from any city you enter that has 2 or 3 cubes. Don't care. You can move other players and can teleport players to each other's location. Doesn't really apply to this. Okay, so normally in Pandemic, you have to discard like 5 copies of the same card to achieve something. We can probably do... Make a party member draw 2 for the memes. Don't actually do this. That's... Listen now. Dude, I wonder what this party member does. I do think the party member should make you have to spend Primo Gems. I mean, honestly, like, I think this should be, like, a pot of great ability. I know that you're, like, actually, like, memeing, but I think drawing 2 for 1 Primogem is kind of hilarious. You may spend Primogems to affect the cards in your hand. If you believe you may choose to not play a card and fail this chapter. Envision what happens in reverse order from right to left if you have more than 1 card on the play area. Oh my god, here we go. If you played a card, envision how you solve the problem. Move all cards to the discard pile. There you go. So I'm thinking effects-wise, okay, hear me out, okay? Effects-wise, there should absolutely be a card that searches a card out of the discard pile. Major Arcana ideas, okay? So we know that the tower is gonna just send you to the other world. Get yeeted to the other world. There should be one that makes it so. Is pot of great ability, then you pass the ability. Death, obviously. There should be death should straight up kill a character. You're right. You're right. A character. Oh no. A party member. Dies or is otherwise permanently removed from the story. There should be a card that makes it so. Search a card. Take any card from the discard pile. Take any 1 card from the discard pile. Sorry, Grandma. Sorry, Grandma. It was me. It was me. Sorry, Grandma. I'll keep it quiet over here. Ronnie says, I was hearing you talk about Primogems and the Genshin flashbacks came. They did what? So if you tell your grandma that I'm sorry, okay? Tell your grandma that I'm sorry that I'm being loud, okay? But I'm the loud one. That's what I do. You know, maybe watch with headphones next time, Sophie. I feel like that. Maybe that's on you, actually. You know what? Maybe that's on you. Maybe that's on you. Anyways. Who's shouting over there? I feel so called out. Search the discard ability fits death, but maybe judgment. I want judgment to be like, oh, we're on break, by the way. I think judgment, okay, so you know what? When we come back from the break, I'm just gonna write down all of them. I'm gonna write down all of the arcanas and we can just start sorting them into like things that should be like funny, things that should be like dramatic. I want judgment and the world to be like, well, okay, essentially the sun, judgment, and the world should be like the 3 cards that are actually like good. I'm thinking maybe the sun makes it so, maybe the sun can make it so that, or maybe judgment. No, actually judgment makes so much more sense for this. Take a character that was removed from play and bring them back into play. I feel like that makes sense for judgment, actually. Somehow this character has returned. They return. Yeah! Oh my god, dude. That way you get the cool ass thing, like the character comes back and they just have a scar across their eye and they're more cooler and hotter than before. Because if there's one thing that makes you hotter, it's dying. It's true. Look it up. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's why I haven't. See, the Siska's hitting me with the. Oh my god. Sawado interrupts the stack. Time then resumes. Dallas, that's kind of incredible, actually. Siska's hitting me. Yeah, I know. Siska hit me with the ellipses because I described several of characters from their D&D campaign. Yes. That's right. Was I calling Siska out? No, but he worked out that way. And honestly, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Saguardo. Oh my god. The world allows you to remove a card from the stack. I think that's actually kind of hilarious. That is kind of hilarious, actually. Okay, let me try to enjoy a break, actually. My brain is going at 1,000 miles an hour. On a lighter, simpler note, by the way, I went shopping this weekend with Plakesworth and Kinney, and I found a new, really light hoodie. All my hoodies are really thick, and because we have the heater on now, my room gets really warm. So I'm like, if I wear my regular hoodies, I'm sweating. But if I don't wear a hoodie, I'm cold. So I'm like, let's see if we can find like a thin hoodie. And guess what? I found an adorable thin hoodie. With, it has like buttons for the pockets, which is weird. Also, hi Dale.
Welcome back.
And what would Maxi be without a hoodie? Listen, I'm Californian. We wear hoodies all the time, okay? Like, oh my god, yesterday on Nomia's stream. I know Chippy is listening, and let them listen. But yesterday on the stream, Nomia was like, jeans are clothes you wear when you're outside. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell? I'm still shook. I am bereft of a response. I am caught betwixt. I don't know how to follow that, but like, I straight up don't know what the hell Nomia was going on about. Siska says, folks, what should I draw? You have the choice between toad, snake, and a crow. Do a snake. Honestly, do a snake. Nomia's right. Dude, I don't know what crappy ass jeans you guys wear. My jeans are comfy. Although I have been wearing your choir or Lusa dog, Dallas. I swear to freaking God, Dallas. I will say, like, I've been wearing skinny jeans since high school, so I don't know any other way of living. See, the thing is that in high school, the options were you wear skinny jeans or you wear like cargo shorts. And I am not a cargo shorts girly, okay? I am a skinny jeans girly. Sweatpants are even comfier. I can't wear sweatpants because sweatpants are give up clothes, okay? And I'm not giving up just yet. I'm fighting. I'm fighting for my life over here. I'm designing a new game. I have 5 days to design this game. And guess what? We've already made tons of progress. Progress? Me when I'm the little goblin that lives in your pocket? Progress? Maxi, what does that bit mean, Maxi? I don't know. Stop asking me what my bits mean. Alright, so, the major arcana cards are... Am I gonna make a table for this? I should make a table for this. Let me bring up the freaking table options, because this... Oh, nothing works ever again. Okay, that's fine. Me wearing my jammies and winning? Skill issue? Listen now. Listens with increasing bewilderment? Oh, okay. So we have the Fool, the Magician. After the Magician is the freaking High Priestess, isn't it? Don't worry, fellas. I have a little notebook. It is the High Priestess, okay. Then is the Empress. Empress, dressing to impress. Then the Emperor. Then the Hierophant. The Pope, it is the Hierophant. Then the Lovers, then the Chariot. Then the Lovers, then the Chariot. And can you please give me like 10 more columns below, and then give me like two more columns below, okay? Rose, whatever, you get it. Then is Strength, and then the Hermit. Strength, then the Hermit. The Hermit means that the party splits off, by the way. Oh my god. Your party splits off lose all party members. Oh my god, I kind of love that. Why are the fool and the magician screaming? You should look up what they mean in the tarot. It would make a lot more sense. The Wheel of Fortune and Justice. Wheel of Fortune, Justice. The Hanged Man and Death. Then Temperance and the Devil. Temperance and the Devil. Chariot should probably redefine the scope a bit. Maybe. Tower. Star. Tower we know. Star I'm not sure. Maybe make a wish it comes true. That'd be kind of funny. The moon, the sun. And then it's Judgment and the Sawado though. Judgment. Hold up. Okay, can we talk about this by the way? Who decided Judgment doesn't have an E in it? I've been writing Judgment wrong my entire life. It's Judd. G meant. G meant what? G meant what? According to Fanny, drawing the tower means you meet a very tall person. It doesn't. It's Judd G meant. It's an American British thing. I hate that. I hate it. Good, I'm writing Judgment then. Chippy says, fiddling with the character creator and my new hunter is looking like a sopping wet creature. Dude, let's go. The no E is the British spelling. Okay, I'll take that. I like the hermit is your party gets split off. You lose all your party members. I love that. Honestly. Let me rewrite these because people are telling me that, you know, my writing is too loud. And there's enough space for the High Priestess. Okay, so the tower is 100%. You die and are sent. You are sent back to the other world. Yeah, Maxi, tone it down. Sufifi's grandma is listening. It's true. I'm really sorry, Sufifi. God damn it, Dale. Did shoutouts to Dale for going out of his way to write the other fucking stands from JoJo Part 3? They eventually do break her teeth, Dale. And excuse me, I must sneeze loudly while the microphone is muted. There we go. I like the idea of like, okay, we'll think about this. Judgment is 100%. An ally who died comes back. An ally who died comes back, or another effect in case you don't have any of those. An ally who dies comes back, or a new greater foe appears. There we go. If you're like, I have no friends who died, and I'm like, good. Get wrecked, bozo. And Anubis is a sword. I kind of do love Anubis, though. Except when it starts talking. Anubis was cool until it started talking. Alright. So I know what you're thinking, Maxi. You're quite adept at the tarot, Maxi. You know what all the cards mean. Why are you about to look at the cards from The Binding of Isaac as inspiration? Because I'm a 365 party girl. What, is it supposed to make jackal noises? A woo? No, I mean like you're not wrong, Siska. But also, no, it's just one of those things where like in JoJo there's this cool sword that possesses people. And in the second part of its fight, it starts talking. And it's like a cartoon villain. It's dumb. It's dumb. I did not like it. Anyways, The Binding of Isaac tarot cards. Now, this is not going to be available for this first version, okay? But I promise you, my plan is to make a version of this game in Tabletop Sim where the cards have the information on them to make it easier to play. Alright, so, the Major Arcana. The Emperor makes it so you go to the boss room. You know what? Let's do that. Literally, a new threat appears. A new faced threat appears. A new enemy or foe appears. I like that. I like that. I like that. The Fool takes you back to the start of the adventure. Chariot, you go to a new locale. That's actually not that bad. Huh. I like, so the Fool is about new beginnings. I like the idea of like you return to the place where your story began, or something else. We'll figure that out, okay? The Magician gives you homing shots, not really like that interesting. Some of these cards are not giving me a lot of inspiration, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, I can't make it so the Hierophant gives you two plot armor. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. I would like them to be a little bit more inspired than not at all. I'm closing that tab. This is not inspiring me at all. It would be funny if Temperance, like... Okay, how about this, okay? Tell me if this is gamey enough, okay? Temperance makes it so, you combine your plot armor and your, Primogems, and you divide them equally. So, you know, if you have high health, you lose a bunch of your health, or if you have high Primogems, you lose a bunch of them, but you gain a bunch of health. Kind of like that. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. You find balance. Do you round up or down? Always round up. You find balance. Combine your plot armor and Primogems. PG. Your Primogems, then divide them equally, rounding up. There you go. You find balance. There we go. I like that. And definitely for the Devil, I think the Devil is about temptation. So I definitely think it should be an ally or a friend betray you. They become an enemy. They are removed from your party. They are removed from the party and become foes. Become enemies. We'll figure that out, okay? We'll figure out how that system works later, okay? What else? I mean, we were thinking about the star being like, I like the star being like, you literally just make a wish and it comes true, right? Like, I feel like that would be kind of funny. Wish for anything, it comes true. But then wait, but then how does this resolve as hold up. Should I give the player options of what to wish for? Oh my god. Make a wish. It comes true. And the wishes are like return to the real world. Return to the real world. Become stronger, aka gain plot armor. Gain magic, which is essentially just gain Primogems. Something else. grow closer to an ally, gain bond, overcome a foe, remove... Oh, villain is a better word than enemies. They become villains. There we go. So you also need to track the villains then. Okay. What about the moon? The moon is all about healing. It's all about healing. It would be funny if, like, the effect of the star asks you to discard a card, or like draw the top card of the deck, and then that defines what the wish it is. That's kind of funny. Draw the top card of the deck. What suit it is, decides this card's effect. That means I only have to make 5 effects then, because literally it's swords. It'll be swords, wands, cups, coins, or alternatively, major arcana. I think the major arcana should be like just pick 2. Honestly, that's like the easiest thing. Pick 2. Pick 2 from the above. Swords is definitely freaking remove a villain. Remove a villain. I think Quants is like, yeah, once is just like become stronger. Gain plot armor. Q ups. Cups would be become prepared, get prepared. Get exactly what you need, which is PG. Or something about like get resources. Get resources. And cups, it would be, yeah, grow stronger, grow closer to an ally, which is gain bond. There you go. There we go. That's a super easy mechanic right there. Holy crap. Okay, there you go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The sun is the best card in the whole thing. You know what? An ally who died comes back as a villain. There you go. And now as for the sun. The sun is literally like an ally who died returns from the dead. Take care, Woo. Have a lovely rest of your night. Bye-bye. Or you choose one. Grow closer. Grow much closer to an ally. Gain bond ×2. Or an ally who died returns alive. Returns alive. Oh, we were talking that, yeah, the hermit is the party split stuff. That's right. Am I gonna make the Hierophant you draw 2 cards? Is that what it is? Just draw 2 cards from the top of the deck? That would be funny. And what the world needs to have 2 effects. Because I like the world, like, literally stopping time. I know that that's, like, kind of, like, memey, but I like it. Listen. I might just make the Hierophant literally draw 2 cards, honestly. We're just gonna, it's just... Sawada, though! That's right, it was me, Hans. Hi, Hans.
Welcome back.
How you doing today? Draw 2 cards from the deck. There you go. What lovers should absolutely be like, you know. You grow closer to an ally. Gain bond. Now, the magician doing good, says Hans. Hope you all doing this well. Thank you. I'm doing pretty alright. Working on a new game because there's no way I'm getting the Monhun one out within the next 5 days. So I'm making a simpler, shorter game within 5 days. The plan is to work on it today, tomorrow, Wednesday while I'm not doing stuff. A little bit of Thursday, release it on Friday. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. By the way, Hans, you're gonna be happy to find out that I'm doing Dark Souls with Nomiya on Wednesday. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to go back to the first area of the game. And maybe do the painted world because Nomiya is fucking rusty. They are very much rusty. Now, the Empress, the High Priestess, Chariot, go to new locale. I mean, like, Chariot represents charging forward, like, almost like boldly going where, like, no one's ever gone before. Oh, death is absolutely someone dies. You're right. An ally changes in a way that forces them to leave the party forever. Actually, I believe you're able to go back. Han says, you can't backtrack since the flying dudes took you to a point of no return, right? I believe you're able to have them take you back to where you met the Iron Giant. I believe that is a thing we can do. An ally changes in a way that forces them to leave the party forever. An ally who left comes back as a villain. I like that for Judgment. The moon represents healing. So the thing is that like there are I wonder if I should have 2 effects. Like when you play the card versus when it's attached to a challenge. Ugh. Should I just do that instead? I feel like that just makes more sense. Let me go add a column to the right. Okay, let's figure this out. Also, so you can all see what the hell I'm doing, let me just change the line color of this thing real quick. There we go. Alright, so, add a column on top of this, please. Or a row above, please. When you play them, when attached to a challenge. There we go. So, if that's the way that it works, the Magician, the High Priestess. Your party splits off, lose all party members. It's definitely for the lovers. Oh, it would be fun. You know what? Okay, everybody hear me out, okay? When a card gets attached to an event, it becomes inverted! Oh my god. Upright and inverted. Oh my god. Inverted, attached to a challenge. AKA as a challenge. AKA as a challenge. Oh my god. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Oh my god. Played from hand. There we go. Okay. An ally changes in a way that forces them to leave the party forever. I like death just being like, you know, it's either that or someone dies. An ally dies. Or you suffer a... Ooh. You suffer... Ooh, you suffer... Oh, it's like a wounding blow. Something about suffering. Choose one. Maybe choose one. Choose one. An ally dies. Or may chance. Or you're wounded. Oh, set plot armor to 0. Oh my god. Set plot armor to 0. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad, real bad. You find balance, combine plot armor and primo gems, then divide them equally, rounding up. Ooh, I like that. So probably for temperance, You suffer equally. Oh my god. Equally. Reduce PA and PG to half, rounding down. There you go. There you go. Something like that. Something like that. The effect of the devil. An ally or friend betrays you. They're removed from the party and become villains. So normally you would, again, I'm not saying all the cards should have like a positive effect, okay? But like I think some cards, you know, some cards just suck to have in hand. The death card is gonna be one of them. I'm sorry, and I feel like that's part of the fun. An ally or friend betrays you at the last second. They are removed from the party and become villains. You are tempted. Ooh, you are tempted and betray your better judgments. An ally leaves. Ooh. You know what, actually? You know what? Your actions. No. Ooh, you are tempted against your better judgment. An ally is disheartened and leaves. There you go. Allies who leave can come back. Allies who die cannot come back unless a card tells you otherwise. You're sent back to the other world. I feel like the tower. Me when I eat the last cookie. Oh my god. I think for the tower, if you play it from the hand, you're sent back to the other world. I feel like I love that. But like I mean, there has to be like, you know, if it gets attached to a challenge, like you die, game over. Like it's just straight up, you just die. Your story has come to an abrupt end. Abrupt. Can I spell out abrupt today, please? There we go. The star. So the star is a really good effect, like when you play it from the hand. I don't know about what it could do negatively to the enemy, to the player. Oh my god, Hans. Let me see. What does the star means? But your solution is to seek more interaction, distractions, and events. Does not. Take time to reflect and heal your inner self. Ooh. The reverse star. I kind of like, actually. Star means you punch bad people. It's true. You suffer a change of heart. Discard all cards in hand and draw a new hand of 5. Ooh. I kind of like that. Also, by the way, I'm on break, by the way. I gotta get up and stretch. Okay. So I said I wasn't gonna do this, but this actually gives me a bit more, like, flexibility. I like that you suffer a change of heart. I like that. You know, like, it changes your perspective, you know, the way that you do things. I like it. There is still quite a bit of stuff that I have to rewrite, but we'll figure it out, fellas. So I'm on break, by the way. We're about halfway through the stream, so I would like to remind you that if you would like to support what I do, please consider supporting me through coffee.com/mkirin. You can also, if you would like, check out my books and my games that are available on my itch.io. Like my latest book that I released a month ago, Memory Leak. It is free to download. It is a psychological horror novel about a group of indie game developers who happen to be a throuple. You know, the funny things that they get up to. Don't worry about it. Please go check it out. It's a lovely book, and I think you would enjoy it. There you go. Now, what's next? Am I gonna do dailies today? I'm thinking about it. The weather outside, man, it's been dark and dreary. It's been rainy. I love it, but also, like, if only I wasn't so darn sick. Chippy's right. The Memory Leak is a book where nothing bad happens. It's true. It's true. It's like one of those, you know, slice of life anime, you know? Nothing bad ever happens. Nothing bad ever happens. I do love the idea that the fool just gives you a dog. I'm coming back to what Dallas was saying earlier. Safuru. You just get a dog. And you gain an animal companion. Your animal companion dies. Oh no. Fool gives you Iggy? Dude, could you imagine? Oh, Lord. I know what that's like. Chippy! God damn it, Chippy. Chippy, how dare you? How dare you, Chippy? Oh my god. Okay, it feels good to be stretching. I think I'm due for a bio break, but I wonder if I can probably, yeah, we can maybe next one we do a bio break. We're already halfway through this break. Also, by the way, if anybody's wondering, Maxi, what happened to Weirdlets, Maxi? I liked seeing Ronnie the cat running around your stream, distracting everyone. I kinda got fed up with Weirdlets. Like, at first it was cute, but it is like awfully distracting. And again, I'm a, you know, I use these streams to actually get work done. I don't know, man. I think it's a cute app. It's just not for me. Okay, someone else might really enjoy having the little distraction of feeding your pet and stuff in between work cycles. I get that. I'm all about that. I understand that. But when I say I'm all about that, I mean like I'm all about, you know, whatever floats your boat. Maxi, what are you doing? I'm thinking about what I'm gonna put on this sheet. Okay. I'm doing two things at the same time. They told me to never do that, and yet here I am once again. I'm torn to pieces. All right, so you're all about that bass and no treble. I hate the word. I hate that the combinations of the letters BASS can be pronounced in like two different ways. Siska. Alright. So what are the other effects of the cards? Do I have to come up with all the effects right now? No, but I would like to at least, you know, do a lot of the work. Because this is literally half the work for the game, by the way. You return to the place where the story began, or X. We'll see about that. Okay, so we have the magician is all about personal growth. You know what? Maybe instead of getting lost in the sauce, let's actually work on more mechanisms, okay? Welcome back to more mechanisms. I'm your host, Kirin. It's me. Welcome back. Welcome back to more mechanisms, okay? So, Maxi, I have two questions for you, Max, by the way. Dude, I should try the Fall Guys mode in Fortnite. If only I had time. Okay, Maxi, I have questions. Maxi, I have questions. How is plot armor gained and lost? How is Primo gems gained and lost? What can you do with Primo gems? Okay, so I also feel like, by the way, if anybody who has played like gacha games, what do they call the premium currency? Because I want inspiration for what I should call the premium currency in this game. Maxi is not actually premium currency. I know. How's plot armor gained and lost? Just call them Primo gems? God damn it, Ronnie. Plot armor is lost. You know what? You lose 1 plot armor every time you fail a chapter. every time a chapter ends in failure. When you would lose plot armor, but have none, you die and it's game over. Lorelei gems. Oh my god, Dale. How is Primo... How... And that's literally it. Yeah. How do you gain plot armor? How do you gain plot armor? I think... Yeah, it's just because I got a new profile icon. How is plot armor gained, Maxi? I think... I can't have plot armor be gained only as part of cards, because that's very much random. Hands, please, that's my face. Oh my god. You lose 1 plot armor every time a chapter ends in failure. Maybe you can gain plot armor with Primo gems. I kind of like that. Yeah, that's it. So plot armor. You can gain X plot armor by paying X Primo gems as part of the power of the ability. Power up, I guess. Spend. Oh, it has to be a huge cost, by the way. How much plot armor does the player start out with? I straight up think it should be like, straight up like 3. You know, 3 strikes and you're out. The player starts out with... Ooh, but maybe 5. Because then the ability of Temperance... The ability of Temperance... You know what, actually? I have a better idea, okay? Temperance. You find balance. Choose one. Choose one, okay? Set your plot armor. Set your plot armor to X, or set your Primo gems to Y. There you go. You find balance. I like that. You know, it's as simple as that. There you go. You suffer equally. Actually, you know what? I realized that for this one is you realize you have lost your way. Ooh. Choose one. Oh, I love the idea that, like, on top of having already lost plot armor, you lose more. Choose one. Lose 1 plot armor. Oh my god. That's so bad. Lose all Primo gems. Oh, that's bad, man. That's a terrible effect. I love it. So how are Primo gems gained or lost? I'm thinking because I want to encourage players. Maybe, you know what? We keep it nice and simple. Every time you overcome a challenge, you gain 1 Primo gem. Simple as that. You gain 1 Primo gem when you overcome when a chapter ends in success. Forgive me, I'm clearing my throat. You gain 1 Primo gem when a chapter ends in success. The player starts out with 3 plot armor. That means that failing a temperance roll can set you already at 1, but I'm like, okay, but I don't know, man. There has to be a failure in the game. You gain 1 Primo gem when a chapter ends in success. Primo gems are spent as part of unique abilities, some of which are unlocked as part of having a party member. What can you do with Primo Gems? Alright, so I'm thinking, we need an ability. All the built-in abilities are good, but they also kind of suck, okay? So most abilities cost 1 Primo Gem. And you know what, actually, the player starts out with 3 Primo Gems. There we go. These, I think I would like if they were just counters, but we'll see. Most abilities cost 1 Primo Gem. And here are some abilities. So, I want to envision, instead of creating abilities just for the sake of just cuz, I think I should instead envision the situations players will find themselves in. So, screw it. I have a tarot deck in my hands right now, okay? I have the Kawaii Tarot by, I believe the person who made it was Diana Lopez. I'm gonna draw my I almost think the hand should be like 3, man. Like, it should be like limiting. So, I have my hand of 3 cards. I'm holding in my hand. I'm holding the Hermit, the Page of Cups, and the 4 of Coins. The challenge for this chapter is the 2 of Wands. So, wands are, as we established earlier, wands are tests of skill. And again, I will have in the book a guide for what each number can be, so you have an idea. I'm in the fantasy world. I have a test of skill, a relatively easy test of skill. I think, honestly, I'm just traveling. I'm traveling across the fantasy magical land. And I'm thinking, I'm looking at my hands right now. Okay, the challenge is wands. I have to overcome the challenge with wands. I have to step up to the challenge. I don't have wands in hand. So I think I could play the Hermit and immediately solve that problem. But I think I'm going to add an ability that I think that just makes sense. Where, spend, you know what, let's call it something about, like, being creativity. Spend 1 Primo Gem. Change 1 card in hand becomes another suit. There you go. So for instance, I'm gonna spend 1 Primo Gem, and that converts it converts my 4 of Coins to a 4 of Wands, which helps me overcome this challenge. Now I envision what that means. And I wonder, I'm thinking, because I like the idea of, like, well, what does this mean? I mean, I think it means that in order to get over that large distance that we're covering, I ended up using resources instead. So maybe the phrasing here needs to change. Creativity. And I should probably increase the price, because it means that if it costs the same as what you end up getting, that means that you can basically use it every single time. I want it to have a opportunity cost. So it costs 2 Primo Gems. Creativity to cost 2 Primo Gems. Effect. For this chapter, you can you can play a card of any suit to solve any suit this chapter. Envision how you solved this chapter in a creative way. There you go. So, you know, I ended up using the resources we had in the bag to be able to overcome that challenge. So the challenge is over. I gain 1 Primo Gem. I go from 3 down to 1, back to 2 because I gain 1. I draw back to my maximum of 3 cards. I drew a 2 of Swords, which is terrible. It's the worst card in the deck. And the next card that I draw for the next chapter is the Hierophant, which we established the Hierophant doesn't do anything yet, but that's okay. And because I drew a major arcana, I must keep drawing until I get a card that is not a major arcana. Oh my god. Hierophant into strength, into the 7 of wands. So it's a test of skill. It's the test of skill, so incredibly powerful that it has the Hierophant and strength attached to it. Again, we haven't figured out what those cards do, but mechanically speaking, I think here I would definitely play my Hermit to overcome that challenge and negate what would otherwise be a big mess of problems happening. So definitely, okay, so the big limiter, the big thing limiting players is the number of cards they have in hand. I still think it should be 3 cards. And you're like, Maxi, a hand size of 3 is way too limiting. Okay, yeah. But it's because you don't know what do allies do. Allies / party members unlock abilities. One of the party members' abilities, the resourceful party member, increases hand size to 5. Having that party member means that instead of drawing, you know, maybe increase it to 4 actually. Maybe increase it to 4. And when bonded, increases hand limit to 5. Increases hand size to 5. There we go. There we go. Maxi, what does bonded mean? We'll figure it out in a minute, okay? So, you can spend 2 Primo Gems to play a card of any suit this chapter. Envision how you solve this problem in a creative way. The other one is called Brainstorm. Brainstorm. It also costs 2 Primo Gems. The effect is that you discard your hand and draw back to hand size. Discard your hand of cards. Discard your hand and draw to hand size. That feels like a really expensive effect. Again, it's kind of like it's a Hail Mary, right? It's a Hail Mary because you could draw terrible cards. Should I make it cost 3 instead? I think making the cost consistent is probably good enough. You know what? In order to make this card be worth something instead, maybe instead of the full hand. Okay, hear me out, okay? Okay, hear me out, hear me out, hear me out. I'm thinking of like a hard mulligan like ability where like you can discard X number of cards instead. Or you can pay for this ability with cards instead. Discard your hand and draw them and draw to size. You know what? You know what? How about this, okay? This is okay. The cost for Brainstorm is 5 Primo Gems, okay? Draw 5 cards. You can lower the cost. You can substitute the cost. No, this is way too complicated, Maxi. I was like, you can also pay by discarding cards instead. So you could discard 5 cards to draw 5 cards. Maxi, is this even a good idea, Maxi? Probably not. Okay. Brainstorm. The idea for Brainstorm is that you take time to think and you come up with new solutions to the problem, right? No, honestly, I think the additional cost to Brainstorm is that if you're holding more than your maximum hand size, you have effectively lost cards. And I kind of like that. Again, it's a Hail Mary because there's no telling that you might actually get the cards you want. I feel like that's okay. Are these the only 2 abilities the players get? This might literally be it. Because I was thinking of an ability that maybe made it so you could disable 1 Major Arcana in play. But I don't like that. I don't like that because that removes some of the drama. And drama is what I live for. So you know what? We do that instead. I'm drawing random hands of cards. And I realized that because the Major Arcana make up about 30% of the deck, you have a 1 in 3 chance of drawing a Major Arcana. And I just drew a major arcana right now. I drew 3 cards. I got the 6 of Wands, the King of Pentacles, or coins, and the Star. So I have a way to succeed right away, no matter what. And let's say I pay 2 Primo Gems, and I get to draw back to hand size, which is 3. I gave up that Star, and I gave up that Star for the Emperor, Judgment, and Death back to back. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. See you later, Erasmo. Bye bye. That's a good draw, actually. That's an incredible. That's the nut draw right there. Holy crap. Okay. So I think creativity and brainstorm are like the 2 inherent abilities of the protagonist of an isekai. You know. Now, what are the party member types? I think resourceful means that you increase your hand size. I feel like I like that. I like that. To me, that just makes sense. I think there should be one where you gain more. Oh crap! We need an ability where we gain goddamn plot armor. And also one for gaining bond. Okay. Not reinforce, Maxi, but whatever, it's fine. So for 3 Primo Gems, you can gain 1 plot armor. Effect, gain 1 plot armor. That's it. Turn 3 into 1, baby. Ooh. Oh, I like the idea of, like, if you discard a major arcana, you gain 1 plot armor. Is that good? Is that good? I don't know if that's good. I mean, you would never want to discard Temperance. You would never want to discard freaking... probably the Sun or the Star. It's interesting though, huh? You know what? I have a great idea, okay? I have a great idea. Something about refresh. The effect of refresh is you pay with 3 Primo Gems. 3 Primo Gems and 1 major arcana? Is that no. What if instead I got rid of Primo Gems? What if instead, hear me out, okay? Hear me out, okay? We get rid of Primo Gems, and instead, we have the cost for the abilities is the cards that you have in hand. So you can, because every challenge you're gonna get, or every episode or chapter, you get a hand of 3 cards or 4 or 5, depending on how close you are to your resourceful party member. You can spend those cards to do things. Why not? Why not? Yeah. So, let's say face card. You know, face card is just the cost, right? Face card, or yeah, you can discard any card for 1 effect. Oh my god, here we go. Okay. You know what? Primo Gems are gone, baby. Here's the way they work now. Okay. For instance, creativity is you literally like discard 1 card. Literally like discard 1 card. And then you can play a card of any suit this chapter and envision how you solve the problem in a creative way. So instead of brainstorm, brainstorm is so bad now, but I kind of like it actually. You discard 2 cards to draw 1 card. Or actually, you know what? Discard. Ooh. Discard. You know what? Ooh. Discard 1 face card to draw 3 cards. But then, okay, so I want to encourage players. To use the face cards. I definitely like the idea of getting rid of Primo Gems. That reduces the amount of resources I have to worry about. Since they would just worry about cards in hand, right? I kind of like that. Primo Gems are cute because they kind of echo the whole isekai video gaming nature of it. I was thinking of like having the value of the card being important. So like discard a card with a value, you know, greater than 5 or whatever, or cards, you know, with a that add up to that to activate an effect, mayhaps. Is that too much? I'm thinking. So what are the effects that the player needs, Maxi? Maxi, don't get lost in the weeds, Max, okay? We zoom out. The effects that I want is I want the player to be able to play a card that doesn't match the suit. I want the player to be able to fix the terrible cards they drew at a sacrifice. So what would it be? Let's say I discard the King of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands in hopes of drawing a better card. That card that I drew is in fact the Page of Pentacles. I mean, like, you know, it's an effect. It's an effect. I kind of like that. So in that case, let me just like rewrite this, by the way. So creativity stays. I like creativity. It makes sense. Creativity. Discard 1 card. Finger emoji pointing that away. Discard 1 card. You may play any suit this chapter. Envision how you solved this chapter. How you solved this chapter in a creative way. There you go. I think that's just fun. Creativity is just fun. Green is not a creative color. Maxi, why did you have to reference that thing, Maxi? Brainstorm. Discard 2 cards. Finger emoji. Draw 1 card. Just straight up mulligan, baby. Discard 2, draw 1. And what's the last effect? There should be a way. There should be a way for you to gain plot armor. Reverse Pot of Greed? No, it would be just discard 2 cards and nothing happens. Isn't that just something burial? Something burial? The one that has like a hand coming out of like a graveyard. I feel like that's a card. There is Pot of Greed in this game. We're putting Pot of Greed in here because it's funny. So I'm thinking, what other ability could the player need? Oh, we're thinking about the ability to gain bond. That's right. So I'm thinking, oh my god, the timer has 20 seconds left. Okay, so what we need? Okay, what does the player need? The ability to gain plot armor, the ability to gain bond with allies. There we go. I feel like that works. And the timer goes off. And I'm gonna get up and stretch. We have made a lot of progress today, fellas, I have to say. You know what? I did say I was gonna do a bio break. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a quick little bio break. I am gonna pause. No, we should be fine. Fellas, I'm gonna be right back. Please don't go anywhere. I'll see you in just a minute. Beep boop. I'm back. Thank you for sitting by while I went to a little bio break. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me just prepare the page and boop. All right. I'm back. I'm back, baby.
Bird up.
All right, we have 2 minutes left on the break. I'm gonna stretch my legs a little bit more and just think. So maybe instead, since Primo Gems are no longer in the game, I'm thinking the way that I want to do this is that instead it's all about hand/deck manipulation. Chat is gone. Chat always refreshes whenever I change back to this page. I don't make the rules. It just happens like that. See, if I were, for instance, to put an emoji now, it would actually show up there. Or for instance, if I press the button like this one, there you go. Yeah, chat. I'm still learning this new chat. I promise you, I'll figure it out someday. But for now, this is what we got. All right, so I think there should be a party member that increases your hand size, and a party member that increases your draw size. Maxi, these are just the rules for Flux. It's true. Resourceful party member. Another name for the party member that increases your draw size. Draw 2 cards at the start of the... at the start of a chapter. Draw 1 additional card. Respect the break, Maxi. Ah, no! Sorry. I started thinking. Sorry. I'm respecting the break. I'm here. I'm chilling with my cards. I'm shuffling my tarot deck. I'm shuffling my kawaii tarot deck. As for things that I'm looking forward to this week, Kitty and I, we were saying that we were not gonna watch the movie Wicked because it's like 3 hours long, and I don't know if I have the energy for that. But one of Kitty's coworkers said that the movie is actually good, which I'm shaken by that. I am shaken to the very core as to the notion that somehow that movie is good when it's not even the entirety of Wicked. It's half of Wicked, and they took a musical that is like 2.5 hours and made the first part 3 hours, and I don't even know how that works. You know, so we might actually have to watch Wicked. I don't know, we'll see. I'm like the only people, me, Kitty, and Plague are the only people I know who actually like go to the theater to watch movies nowadays. And I'm not saying that like with a kind of like that's right, I am better than you, but I just think it's interesting, you know? I was talking with people about movies, and like none of them had seen any like recent movie. Like the last time people watched, some of the people that I was talking to, the last time that they watched the movie was like Endgame. And I'm like, that was a long time ago. That was in the before times. Anyways, we're back to work, by the way. Let's freaking go. Okay, so at the start of the chapter, draw 1 additional card. And when bonded, at the start of a chapter, draw 2 cards. Or there's some sort of like draw limit, okay? Like, you know, this party member modifies freaking hand draw. There we go. We're just using the terms from Flux now, okay? This party member modifies hand size. At the end of a chapter, you must discard down to hand size. Excuse me. So you draw more, you discard, you can hold more cards. I was thinking 4 party members, but cinema is expensive. Like, I don't know. I thought it was, and then I've been going with my friends, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like they lower the prices because it turns out that having empty movie theaters is a bad idea. It turns out that if you scale the price so that no one can afford it, no one is buying it anyway. So maybe lowering the price is probably a good course of action. Anyways. So a party member that does that, a party member that does this. Is the party gonna be 3 party members? Oh my god. What am I gonna... What? We need an ability to gain plot armor. An ability to gain bond. The ability to gain plot armor and the ability to gain bond. Okay. So I'm thinking... I'm thinking that instead of... Maybe it's at the end of a chapter you draw an additional card. You know what? I got it. Okay? I got it, okay? This document is a mess, by the way. Gameplay loop. At the end of a chapter, if it ended in failure, you lose one plot armor. At the end of a chapter, if it ended in success, choose one. Gain one plot armor. Gain one bond with an ally. Gain one bond with an ally. There you go. How much bond, Maxi? Maxi? I don't know. What, 3 hearts? 3 hearts? Is that enough? Maybe 3 hearts? Let's see. Hans, is 11 euros a lot? I have no concept of money. Is this a lot in USD? A party member that makes you draw more cards. What, just a mulligan party member? Like $10 or so? That's not as bad as people claim to be. I remember, like, I was talking with people about movies, and they're like, movie theaters are like $18 for a movie ticket, and I'm like, they are definitely not $18 for a movie ticket. What are you talking about? Could you imagine the idea that, like, $18 is crazy? We earn by the month in Europe? That's funny. I didn't know that. Is that a thing? Is that really a thing? Also, my wife should be logging in like any minute now. I can feel it in the air. Alright, let's see. Let's think. I would like the party members to have abilities. Abilities that do things. Maybe instead, party members don't do anything right away. And you must increase their bond to get their effects. I kind of like that. We could drop down to 3 party members, so we can do like the classic Final Fantasy 4-member party, or you know, Persona 4-member party. So in that case, bond 1 increases hand size to 4, and then you know, full bond increases hand size to 4, full bond increases hand size to 5. I kind of like that. So bonded is 3 hearts. I'm gonna just put a heart in here, literally 1, 2, 3. And the full bond is freaking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. 3, then 5 hearts. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, for the party member that gets you more cards, unbonded. Oh, you did not see that typo. At start, increase hand draw plus 1, man. Hand draw plus 1. There you go. That's so much easier, okay? Hand size plus 1. Hand size plus 1. Hand size is 5. That's so much easier. Hand size is 4. Hand draw is plus 2. And then for full bond, which is 5 more, hand draw is plus 3. There you go. I like that. That makes sense. That's easy peasy lemon squeezy. So at the end of, you know what? To me, this seems actually so much easier. At the end of a chapter, if it ended in success, why not just give players both? Gain plot armor or gain bond with an ally? Maybe both, actually. You know what, actually? Draw one card. There we go. There we go. Hi, Kenny! Hello, hello, how you doing? Then discard down to hand size. There we go. Because otherwise you won't, like, this allows you a chance to play with more tools. I'm EP. Hello, EP. How you doing? I've gotten a lot of work done, by the way. A lot of work done. The game is looking good. We've gone through, like, entire arcs of game design on here, but this feels good. So a party member that increases your hand size. A party member that increases how many cards you draw. A party member... We need a party member... We need some sort of... We just need like another party member. I straight up don't know. I guess we still don't have a way to generate plot armor. We still don't have a way to generate plot armor. Oh my god, Kitty, you forgot your forks? You're eating spaghetti with chopsticks? Damn, wish that were me. I would go hard on some spaghetti right now. Maxi, that's the spaghettis you made last night. I know. I think that we're alright spaghettis. There still isn't a way for the player to... There still isn't a way for the player to regain plot armor that they have lost. What about party member? Just a healer? Would you just put a healer in here? Do we just give them roles then? Oh my god. Damage dealer, healer, tank. That would be kind of funny. So this party member gains... Isn't Fork Knife that one Battle Royale life? God dare you, hands. Fork Knife, how dare you? This party member gains plot armor. When bonded, at the end of a chapter, you may choose to gain 1 plot armor. Is that at the end of a chapter? At the end of a chapter, you may... There has to be another cost. You may discard 1 major arcana to gain 1 plot armor. And when full bond, at the end of a chapter, you may discard 1 face card to gain 1 plot armor. There you go. It would be funny. It should just be the healer party member. Oh my god. It's just the healer. There you go. It's healer. Protector. Healer, protector. I gotta come up with better names for these party members, okay? Because part of you getting a party member is gonna be envisioning which of them, like, is this person resourceful? Are they this? Are they that? There might still be room for 1 more, but we'll see. Oh yeah, but Maxi, no, actually no, they still work. Creativity and brainstorm still work. I would like those to still be things that the player can do. Discard down to hand size. Okay. Does this work? In that case, let's re-review the card effects we already made and see how they fit within the system, okay? Dingus, Bingus, Dingus, Mingus, and Lingus. Hey. How do you know the characters? How do you know the 4 heavenly, the 4 heavenly kings of my upcoming D&D campaign? And there they stood, the mightiest of all the warriors. Bingus, the first. Dingus, the all-knowing. Mingus, the none-knowing. and Lingus the Forgotten. Alright, so a new enemy or foe appears. I feel like that's... You overcome... You defeat a villain. A new villain appears. And the furtive Lungus, so easily forgotten. Thank you, Hans. I appreciate that. That's good. That's good. Okay, so Hierophant's draw 2 cards from the deck like doesn't do anything. That doesn't mean anything anymore. You know what? Let's just do the Binding of Isaac style, where like, you know what? Gain 2 plot armor. There you go. I'm just straight up. You feel blessed. There you go. Gain 2 plot armor. There we go. Now, what's the negative effect? The inverted Hierophant. Look, is it straight? It's Spirit Heart's Pog. Thank you, Kenny. I know you would like that. Is it straight up set your plot armor to 1? That is so freaking bad. You feel cursed. Set your plot armor becomes 1. Your plot armor becomes 1. That is horrible, by the way. Lovers, you go closer to an ally. Literally gain bond. You have a tender moment. Gain 2 bond with 1 ally. You have broken their heart. Lose 3. No. Lose all bond with 1 ally. There we go. A part of me is like, but what if the player has no allies? Then it doesn't do anything. You don't have a tender moment. You didn't break nobody's heart. Congratulations, being forever alone paid off for you. Oh my god. Your party splits off, lose all party members is such a terrible... It's such a terrible freaking thing to have happened. Oh my god. That is so bad. I might make it so bond and full bond are just like 3 each, honestly. Especially considering how easy it is to lose party members. No tender moment, no heartbreak, perfect balance as all things should be. There you go. Your party splits off, lose all party members. You... Ooh, the opposite of the Hermit. Instead of your party splits off, what's the opposite of that? I think it'll be just... You know what? Dude, honestly, Lover should just take you all the way to, like, Bond, honestly. Gain 3 Bond with 1 ally. Hermit. The positive version of the Hermit is that you connect with your allies. All allies gain 1 bond. There we go. Gain a party member? But gaining party members is actually really easy. Like, that's the thing. Gaining party members is literally, like, just... If you overcame, like... If you either A, overcome a problem that is a face card, or you play a face card. I should actually put this in here, by the way. During a chapter... you know what, actually? If you overcame a chapter with a face card, you may choose to gain that. You know, maybe the villain should also be like... The main villain should also be like, I'm thinking about it. You may choose to gain that face as a party member. If you overcame a challenge by playing a face card. You know what? Let's make it simpler. You only gain party members by playing a face card. If you overcame a challenge by playing a face card, you may gain... Let us recruit the villain. Oh my god, kidding. Okay, fine. If you overcame a challenge, okay, so in that case, let me just rewrite this entirely, okay? Recruiting party members. Recruiting party members. If you overcome a challenge, there are 2 ways to normally gain party members. If you overcame a challenge with a face, if you overcame a challenge that was a face card, you may choose to gain that foe as a newly made ally. If you overcame a challenge by playing a face card, you a new ally appears and joins your party. There you go. There we go. That's how we envision that. Okay, what else? You connect with all allies gain 1 bond. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. What about the chariot? We also still don't know what the villain does mechanically speaking. So what does the villain do mechanically speaking? Maybe what it is. But there's a lot of abilities that gain you new villains though. So in that case it should be, okay, you know what? Villains. What do they do? What good are they for? What good are they for? Yo! Coworkers breeding their kitten after lunch so they get kitten time? Dude. Holy crap. Is it the kitten I know, kitty? Is it the kitten whose name starts with the letter P? If so, damn. I wish that were me. Hell yeah! Kitty, are we gonna watch Wicked, kitty? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what it is? What it is? Overcoming villains grows you closer to your allies. When a villain is defeated, all allies gain 1 bond. Is that good enough? Let's pretend that it is, okay? I'm changing my mind. It should now be fucking full bond. Kitty says, like, my coworker said 3 hours. The 3 hours were worth it and flew by. I don't believe them, but you know what? That's fair. You and your allies are sent back to the other world. Are sent to the other world. You die, your story has come to an abrupt end. Literally, the tower just kills you. This needs to get changed. So the star says, draw the top card of the deck. What suit it is decides the card's effect. Swords, remove a villain. Make a wish upon a star. Wands become stronger. Gain plot armor. Coins now does nothing, by the way. Coins now does nothing. I guess it should be like just draw cards. Draw X cards. You know what? Draw 5 cards. There you go. And then major arcana, you pick 2 from the above. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezing. $11 for a 3-hour movie doesn't sound. 11 euros, forgive me. It doesn't sound that bad since Hans. Maybe. We'll see what happens. I guess we might watch it on Thursday, I guess. You suffer a change of heart. You suffer a change of heart. Discard. Ooh. All cards but one. Now the moon is all about healing. All about healing and growing closer. Thursday's Thanksgiving, so probably not. You never know. Oh, I guess the movie theaters won't be open on Thursday. You're right. The moon is all about healing, so guess what? This gains you plot armor. You take a chance to rest. Choose one. Gain X plot armor, or gain X bond with all allies. Yeah, so that Hans makes a good point actually. Yeah, it's hard for movies to defeat video games on a value proposition. Gain 3 plot armor. Gain 1 bond with all allies. There is still no way to gain. Oh, no, actually, no. The one way to gain plot armor is the defensive party member. Protective party member. Defensive party member. Guarding. I don't know. I like resourceful. I have to come up with some sort of like theming for these guys. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Okay. The moon. You take a chance to rest. Choose one. Gain 2 plot armor, or gain 1 bond with all allies. So the opposite of spending time to rest is like you know what, you've suddenly fallen sick. Set plot armor to 1. It's worse than temperance. It is worse than temperance actually. It is worse than temperance. Probably should. You get the worst of both worlds, honestly. You and your allies have suddenly fallen ill. Lose 1 plot armor. All allies lose 1 bond. There we go. So as for the sun, choose 1. Oh, you know what? A miracle. No. Is it just a miracle just happened? Ooh. You feel like a miracle just happened. Something incredible just happened. Something incredible just happened. Hey, short break! Am I gonna keep working during the short break? Just a little bit, okay? We're gonna do dailies in just a minute, so let me just finish this cycle, okay? Choose 1. Gain 3 bond with an ally. An ally who died returns. Who died returns. Oh my god. With 3 bond. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. So they're immediately useful. The opposite of the sun, I feel like the sun is like never bad. The sun is always good. What would be like what's like the inverted I mean, okay, let me look at the inverted nature of the sun, because the sun is always good no matter what, man. That's the thing. Yeah, reverse the sun is still a positive card because it shows that there is some light coming through the clouds that may be blocking your view. It can be a sign that you have been you know what? Let's actually do this, okay? Even in the darkness, there is hope. Literally gain 1 plot armor. There you go. Wait, no, but then that just negates the one that you lost. You know what? Draw 3 cards. You know what? Even when the sun is bad, the sun is still good, okay? An ally who left returns as a villain. What do villains do, Maxi? What do villains do, Maxi? I think villains give everyone bond, which is good. But also, villains, I guess villains have armor themselves, I guess. Every time you overcome... I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. I love the idea. Maybe villains don't have like a mechanical like thing to them. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe they're not like super a mechanical object in the game. Maybe. An ally, dead or alive? An ally who left returns as a villain, or I really like an ally who left returns as a villain, or a defeated villain. Defeated villain turns out to be alive. There you go. That's good for Judgment. Now, what's the good twist in Judgment? If you solve, you know, a thing with Judgment, like, what does this represent? What does this represent? What's a good version of this? I like it as a way to just defeat a villain, actually. Star can also do it, but like, who cares though, right? There's a lot of villains in like, you know, shonen anime and like, you know, fucking isekai, so like, this is fine. For Judgment, I think you can choose to remove a villain. I feel like removing the villain is just good enough, honestly. You know what? Remove or defeat a villain. Defeat a villain. There you go. Now, as for world, what does the world mean in the tarot, Maxi? Could you please look that up for me real quick? Sawarudo? We were joking about, like, making it so that you can negate the effects of other attached cards. Negate? Ooh. They can't stop you. Time stands still. Oh, that's so memey, Maxi. Time stands still. I'll change this later. But the effect of this is when overcoming a challenge with major arcana. Good night, hands. Take care. Okay, I gotta stop this timer, by the way. Major arcana. Ignore. Ooh, you know, even better, actually. Discard all major arcana attached to the challenge. Wait, hold up. But if you're overcoming the challenge... Forgive me, I just had the biggest yawn of all time, which means it's probably time for me to take a little break. So you know what? I am putting the tarot deck away. I am hiding. I'm hiding from the police. I'm hiding the Pomo timer. We are gonna take a break, fellas, and do some dailies. I don't know if I want to jump on voice chat. Maybe I will jump on voice chat. Yo, Erasmo joined the Discord. That's funny. I just saw that. You know what? Honestly, if anybody wants to invade me, you're welcome to. Okay, here we go. There you go. I'm on mod chat. If anybody wants to invade, you're welcome to do so. And with that, let's do some dailies. Chippy says they're running. Okay, I'll get the Chippy ready to go. Turns out I already had Chippy ready to go. I do want to say, by the way, if you've enjoyed the stream, please consider leaving a like on the video. It actually helps a lot. Don't forget to do that. And also, support me by going to coffee.com/mkirin and read my latest book, Memory Leak. It's free to download. Go check it out. You know what I'm gonna do? I should share my screen before I do anything else. The thing is that Chippy forgot to actually, like, set up their microphone. So they're gonna have a fun time. Holy crap, I was just talking shit about you.
Wait, is it me? Am I here? Am I on my normal?
On your normal
Oh
what?
god, I'm being brain blasted. Okay.
Yeah, get brain blasted, bozo.
Oh, hello. It is me.
Hey, Chippy, who are you? What are your pronouns, please?
Hi, I'm Chippy. I'm they them.
Hell
With a
yeah.
D. They and them.
Yo, hell yeah.
And I have to figure out how to connect Joy-Cons to my computer so I can play video game. But
Were you already
but I'm
making?
proud to.
Were you already making your Munhunt character?
I made my character and I got up to the point where I could start trying out which weapon I want to play with.
Oh hell
and
yeah.
then I was on mouse and keyboard and I'm like, mouse doesn't have these buttons they want me to press.
Oh no.
At least that's how I was reading it. So I'm like, okay, I'll figure out the Joy-Cons.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if Siska's joining us. I'm gonna let Siska join us mid dailies if they feel like it. So Chippy, welcome to Dailies, a segment of the stream where we do games we can only play today. This is Quordle, where we do 4 Wordles at once because it's the only way I can feel anything. Siska's asleep. Thank you. Thank you for explaining, Ronnie.
Sleepy.
Chippy, give me your favorite 5-letter word.
Oh, do I have a favorite 5-letter word?
Everyone has one.
Hold on. All my favorite letter words are like 6 letters.
Yeah, it's because you're such a rebel.
I'm radio and rebel. Radio's a 5-letter word. Let's do that.
I like radio. Okay. Blimp. Rogue is not on the menu. Neither is Blimp. Neither is Mouse. We probably need something with an E and a U. League? No. Legu.
Legume.
Gluey?
Gluey.
Alright, so we have the keys to the kingdom in 2 locales.
Okay, okay. Which
So, bottom right, RLD, Red Dead Redemption Lee.
Yeah.
So it probably ends with LY or DY. It's not readily. That's too big.
LY.
It means there's only one vowel. What if it's
like it's DRLY, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. It's
Yeah.
Dryly? No, it's not
Dryly?
Dryly. No. Actually, holy shit, it's not any it's only Y's, Chippy.
Yeah?
It's
Dryly?
Dryly is a word, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a horrible word to guess. By the way, Chippy, on the top left, forgive me, we have GDUE. And the D goes in the middle position.
Glued.
Gouda. Gudetama?
Good.
Chippy,
Oh my god.
how do you feel about Gouda cheese, Chippy?
Oh, I love Gouda.
You seem like a Gouda bitch. And I mean that in a...
Gouda bitch.
Nutch?
Oh, Nudge is good.
Oh, Nutch is good. Yo,
Nudge
good
is
call there.
good. Yeah.
It's good. What about fudge, Chippy? How do you feel about fudge?
I love a peanut butter fudge.
Oh, that's good. Oh, Chippy's saying the right things.
That's the good stuff.
Alright, so we have like nothing. We have nothing. We're destitute, Chippy. It's you and me. We don't even have individual bags on a stick. We're sharing the same bag on a stick.
Yeah, we're just 2 ants.
We're just 2 ants.
One bindle.
One bindle. Alright, so introducing the Amazon bindle.
You can read memory beak on that.
Did okay. Alright, what the fuck do we do here, Chippy? Like clearly it's only O. It's gonna be like Shoon or something.
Shoon. It'll happen Shoon. Yoonji Shoon.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my
Can you believe Snoop Dogg doing that dance that may or may not be a bad dance to do on Fortnite.
No.
Can you believe me fucking getting Snoop?
Snoopy.
Well,
So we got S and A.
S and A. By the way, Chippy, did you watch the Isna debut song
Oh my god,
thingy?
no. I haven't watched it yet.
So I'm happy to tell you, to confirm, they gave Coco. No, sorry, they gave No, it is Coco. They gave Coco her hair back.
Oh,
Thank God. They gave her like the princess, like the Hime cut. It's kind of funny. And Jun she's got her hair back. Thank God. I was scared.
Maybe like an SH word.
Also,
like
Jungin is wearing an adorable little hat. I think I like her now.
Yay.
Shame.
Shaft.
Shart.
Shaft punk.
It's not shawl. Shaq?
Yeah. We can guess Shaq. Hey!
Hey! Chippy?
I helped.
You did help. Welcome back to Guess the Game, Chippy, where we guess the game by guessing the game. Chippy...
Ooh, a game I'm really good at.
Chippy, here's a disembodied hand. Chippy, what game is this, Chippy?
And there's numbers on the side. Is this that, what's that game with the zombies in the mall?
Freaking Dead Rising?
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting.
It is not... Is this... Wait, who's in voice chat? It's Ronnie! Shit, I don't have a Ronnie thingy. Also, Ronnie is muted. Ronnie, you're muted, Ronnie.
Their silence is deafening.
Hold up. Everyone, hold up. Let me go to Fugitek real quick and get a really quick and easy Ronnie Fugi real quick.
I can see inside.
You can see where people are not allowed to see.
Yeah.
I'm adding
Ronnie!
a browser, and this is gonna be a Ronnie-tron. Ronnie-tron 6000, my favorite model. Hey, Ronnie.
I was giving you time.
Thank you, Ronnie. I'm gonna flip you so we're all looking the same way. There we go.
Just 1 second.
No worries, Ronnie.
Now I should be able to... Okay. Sorry.
Why are you
Hello.
apologizing?
Why am I on top of Chippy's?
I
What's
was
this?
feeling a little shy.
Now I'm on bottom.
There you go. Ronnie, who are you? What are your pronouns?
My name is Ronnie. I am they, them.
Hell yeah. Also,
I think.
don't forget to praise Moontomes.
Yeah.
That's right. 'Cause on this stream, we
I'm
love
here
Ronnie.
to help.
That's right.
That's Lollipop Chainsaw.
Oh my god, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Ronnie. I would never have gotten there. I thought it was the sequel to that game on the Wii that was like black and white with cartoon like stylings on it. Oh, there's the Lollipop Chainsaw herself.
Yeah, there she is.
All right,
Miss Lollipop.
Miss Lollipop. All right, fellas, what game is this? This looks like a scary game.
Spooky.
Clock Tower 3.
No way. I don't think it is, but you know what? I'm putting it in there because Ronnie spoke with confidence. No, it's not. There's a bullet count.
Aw.
I will say also Clock Tower 3 was inside of one building the whole time. Manhunt?
No, there's a part that there's outside.
Oh, is there? Shows what I know. I'm gonna put Manhunt in there. It's not Manhunt. Railgun Reverse Excalibur? It's an Xbox game. Okay, we're fucked. Wait, no. It's Enter the Dragon. It's
Why are we entering the dragon?
dude. This is not Dragon, a Bruce Lee story. This is like a pseudo martial arts game. I think it's although it looks like it's bullets. What are you?
Yeah.
What does this say? Uda?
Uda.
A third-person strategy deck building?
I ain't building no decks.
2004?
Japan.
What?
What the hell?
What the hell is this?
What the hell?
All right, I'm taking it. Phantom Dust. Yeah,
Yeah, we were left in the dust indeed.
they were definitely snorting some Phantom Dust for that one. Welcome back to 923. All right, fellas, what game is this, fellas?
Oh, so cute.
Yoshi crafting world or
Oh
something?
yeah.
Yoshi's Woolly.
Woolly World.
No,
Woolly
not the
World.
woolly, crafty.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah.
Crafted World. Oh, I think it's Woolly World, actually.
It is Yoshi woolly then.
Ah,
Okay, sorry. So
you did Poochie
Oh.
and Yoshi's.
How? I must be the stupidest person in the world for thinking that. Oh!
Oh,
Oh, wait.
make up your mind, game.
Oh no! It's the one with the guys.
Rabbids.
It's the
Mario and
Rabbids.
Rabbids.
Mario and the
Oh, yeah,
Rabbits.
yeah.
I think it's the first one.
I heard this game was actually really good.
I actually have it. It's actually not bad. Kingdom Battle is the first one. Yeah, it was okay. It's basically
We got
XCOM.
there.
It's XCOM with
Yeah.
the rabbits, and it's fun. It's cute. It has like little It has like an overworld that yeah, it's literally this, and it's cute because you jump around, you gather coins. It's cute.
Oh, it's so cute.
It's cute. All right. Oh, wait. Is this
Oh.
Crow Country?
This looks
Might
Crow
be.
Country-ish.
Because it's the scanlines. It's not Crow Country.
No,
Oh,
it's too old. Okay, it's an old
This game is just
actually.
old. This is an old game. It's old.
actually,
Elder Scrolls Offline.
You're thinking of Elder Scrolls Arena, the first chapter? No. Dude, it's
Who
an
are
arcade
you?
game?
Arcade.
Is this Gauntlet? Is this
Oh
original
my God, it's a
Gauntlet?
Gauntlet.
They should bring back Gauntlet. Okay, it's
I
one of the
loved
Gauntlet
It
games.
is!
64.
It's one of the Gauntlet games. Which one? Legends? Dark. Let's go with Dark Legacy. No. It's Gauntlet 7 Sorrows.
Gauntlet.
It's Gauntlet 2, actually, because they figured out things that they couldn't do in the original. It's Gauntlet Legends. Wait!
Dang it.
Wait, Gauntlet Legends is the one on the N64.
Oh my God, yeah. Wait.
I had this!
Oh my God, I fucking loved this game.
No, you know what? We got debated. It's not an arcade game. This is actually the one on the N64. Mr.
Yeah.
Guess the dot game.
Mr. Game Doll.
Guess the game you failed us, actually.
Alright, fellas. Look at this Final Fantasy VII ass
Oddworld?
background. This does look like Oddworld. Ronnie, have you ever played the Oddworld games?
No. Okay, it's not.
Wait, is this-
Diablo something?
No. This is... It's either Diablo or it is... No, the 3D models make me think that it's not Diablo. This is... Is it Gauntlet again?
Gauntlet the Glantening.
But what if it was Gauntlet? Wait, there's Gauntlet Legends and Gauntlet Legends. Okay, it's not. Oh,
Mortal Kombat?
No, it's Tomb Raider and the Warrior of Light or whatever. Where is it? Tomb Raider and the Warrior of Light. What was it called?
Angel of Darkness?
No.
Angel of
Darkness.
Warrior.
Angel of
Darkness.
Where the hell is it? I could have sworn this is not Mortal Kombat. Wait, it's on mobile, 360, PS3, and PC? This is the Tomb Raider game, man. Diagonal
Tomb
down.
Raided.
It's that. Oh my god. It's okay. What about Lara Croft and the Warrior of Light and the Guardian? Yeah, there we go. Fucking knew it. Bingo. I knew it. Why wouldn't they call it Tomb Raider? You're still raiding tombs. You're still taking the artifacts from indigenous people and putting them in your goddamn museum, Lara. Anyways.
Yeah,
Well-
Lara.
Yeah, Lara. Welcome to Pokedoku, where we guess Pokemon in a Sudoku, but it's backwards. Ronnie, you are a connoisseur of Pokemon, right, Ronnie?
Yeah, sure.
Ronnie, what was your first Pokemon game?
Officially,
What do you mean officially? Like, what were you doing? Were you moonlighting as a Pokemon fan?
Officially, my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Y.
Okay.
But the
Nice.
first one that I played was Sapphire.
All right, that's Hoenn. All right, Ronnie, name a fire Pokemon from Hoenn.
Combusken.
Ah, Kumbusk. Well, everyone forgets about the other fire chicken. Chippy, You're a Sinnoh bitch, Chippy. You like Sinnoh. I bet you like Sinnoh. I bet you.
I'm an enjoyer of
You,
Sinnoh.
you look at Hokkaido and you're like, man, that bitch can hold so many ice Pokemon.
Yeah.
Name a fire Pokemon from Sinnoh, Chippy.
Give me a Magmortar.
Ooh, I love him because he looks like a Mega Man villain.
Right, he's so cute.
And this one is on me, by the way. I have to actually guess something. A middle evolution that's fire type. Nobody, dude, get ready. Nobody ever hits you with this one. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready?
Mander,
Oh wait, no. Pig-Knight. That's right.
Pig-Knight?
Pig-Knight. Like Ignite, but with
Them
the P in
pigs
it.
be knighting?
Dude! He's being Pig-Knighted by the queen of Hoenn. Ronnie, back to you. A normal Pokemon from Hoenn, Ronnie.
Lee Noon?
I have never written this name out. Also, I was ready for you to say cast form because it's just a ball sack. Speaking.
I am not so brass.
Yeah. You're not brass. You're more like tin, the material used for fire extinguishers, which I need whenever Ronnie's around because Ronnie just loves starting fires. That was a long-winded bit,
gives
Maxi.
me a woodwinds clarinet vibe.
Dude, Ronnie would. Ronnie would.
I'm a sax player, actually.
Have you actually played the
Also
sax?
checks.
Yes.
And Ronnie plays the sax. It's Animaniacs. That's dope as hell. Dude, new lore unlocked. Somebody please add that to the wiki. Chippy, back to you. Name a normal Pokemon from Sinnoh.
Hit me with a Happiny.
Is it normal fairy or just fairy now? Or just normal?
I think it's normal. Still.
Holy shit, Chippy's correct. Imagine if I just gave that to Ronnie. Way to go, Ronnie.
Way to go, Ronnie.
Thank you,
Good
thank
job.
you, thank you.
And normal middle evolution. Oh my god, what's a three? A three-stager is the dog. What's the name of the dog from X and Y? I'm hoping.
Like a one.
Gesundheit?
Like on. Leica with an A. Never mind.
I don't know how to type.
No.
I mean black. Oh, it's from Black and White. God damn it! Look at
Okay.
It's the middle for
Stoutland?
Stoutland. It's the middle.
Stoutland. Oh,
No.
that's my first shiny in Pokemon Go. Is Stoutland.
Dude, what's the middle for Stoutland?
Herdier. That's it.
Herdier, yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you.
dear.
Thank you. That one goes to Chippy, by the way.
Yay.
Back to Ronnie. Ronnie, name a dual type Pokemon from Hoenn.
It has to be my boy, Sableye.
I love Sableye.
Yeah.
He's a little guy inspired by the freaking Midwestern goblins. Gotta love that. Chippy, back to you. Gen 4, Hokkaido style. Dual type Pokemon, Chippy.
Hit me with an underrated fave of mine, Skorupi.
Ooh, I love Skorupi. It's
Oh, it's with an O. Yeah.
no.
Come on. I know you're in there. Oh, it's SK, I think.
Squirtle, Squirtle,
And
Squirtle,
it-
Squirtle.
It's SK.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fucking love Skorupi.
He's
Skorupi is so
He's
cute.
my little guy.
And now a middle evolution that's dual type. You know who never gets a lot of love? I love Graveler. Dude, Graveler's just a guy.
He's just a dude.
But that's
He's
not
just-
a little guy. We had a theme going, Maxi.
He can be a little guy. He's a little guy at
He can be-
heart.
He has a hand for each of our little guys.
Torkoal, I also do love Torkoal too. Anyways, Azurill looks so distressed every time I see him.
I know.
Help! Help!
Help.
He looks so
I will help
distressed.
him.
I'm bouncing out of the planet.
Oh
Help.
no, he would. Ooh, November update. Missed a classic mode. You can now replay it in the archive. That's good. What else? Any other patch notes? You can see the Steam pages now. That's neat. You can hide adventure genres in guest mode. Okay. You can now hide adventure.
That's
I
the
love
best
that.
genre.
All right, welcome to Game Though, where we guess games by guessing games. Fellas, here's the cover of a game. Tell me what game this is. Okay.
Yeah.
Ronnie,
I'm gonna have fun.
Telltale's Last of Us, not the first one. It's one of the spin-offs, I think.
are you sure?
Final season.
It is in fact the final season. Oh, what?
It is not, see?
Is it Saints? Is it Saints and Sinners? No.
It was my first guess.
Is it just season 2? Oh, it is because she's not all aged. Oh.
We're gonna lose again. Because there are a million
Is it
games
a
with
New
the same
Frontier?
name.
No. It's not 400 days. I know that for sure because the cover was different.
Let's go Saints and Sinners. Just for... Nope.
Correct franchise, wrong
Okay.
saga.
Sorry, I thought I was getting an important phone call, and it was not an important phone call.
It was a New Frontier, by the way. Anyways, back to artwork. Here's some artwork for you, by the way. Tell me what game this is. Oh, this is this is definitely gonna help. Oh yeah.
This is artwork.
Gwent.
You think this is Went? Went where?
Yeah, Gwent, for sure.
Maybe?
Lord of the Rings something.
Oh, it's probably like, yeah. Isn't this Prey? This is not Prey. This might be like Shadow of War or something. Shadow of Wardor. It is not. There's a dragon though. Anybody recognize this dragon from anywhere? Is this
No, I
Warhammer
didn't
40?
go to school with him.
Is this
Might be
my God.
Warhammer something.
this
There's a
Warhammer?
lot of fire.
Is this Warhammer Total War? Warhammer 2. It's not. Who are you? Why is this so small? Is this Demon Souls? No.
Honestly, it might be some Dark Souls thing.
Although I think Dale is correct though. This might be Dragon Age. Or is
There
this
is a
a...
dragon.
That
in there.
lantern?
Wait, hold up. Is this a... Oh, the lantern though. Well, let's try Demon Souls. Okay. The new Demon Souls.
What the hell
What-
is this?
What is this? Who are you? Give me one skip.
It's got
Who
little
are you?
ribbons.
That
It's
looks
called
like a Dark Souls thing.
That looks like a... This is a Dark Souls like. That's what it is. It's gonna be like
that's a boss from Dark
Mortal-
Souls.
It's like Mortal Shell. It's Mortal Shell. Oh, sorry. It's Lords
Lords
of the Fallen. Okay.
Of
See, I
course.
told you it was Lord
Same
of the
difference.
Rings. Only it wasn't rings, it was falling.
Did anyone else think for a second that this character just had their full ass out? Kind of looks
A
like
little
that.
bit.
You know, if you think that their skin
for
tone is the
them.
red, just full ass out. Welcome to
Maybe,
keywords, by the
maybe
way.
it is. It's just covered in blood or something.
Fellas, clubs, avatar, abstract, and building.
Bug penguin.
Club Penguin, yeah.
Commerce, griefing, metagame, and machinima. This could still be Club Penguin.
Roblox?
Free to play, teleportation, voice chat, and virtual pet. This could still be Roblox. This is-
Invu? I am View?
No. Is this Neopets?
Could be Neopets.
There's
No.
no voice chat in Neopets.
Oh, that's
right,
true.
Right.
Not because I play it or anything.
Yeah. Ronnie wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Ronnie
Ronnie's
watched a
never
5
touched it.
Ronnie watched a 5-hour video essay on it.
Yeah.
Free to play metagame, griefing, machinima.
VR chat?
Oh, it could be
Kitty
VR
saying
chat.
VR chat?
Interior design, online meetings. Wait, no, this is Second Life.
Oh, my
Oh.
god.
Yeah!
Bingo!
Oh, Second Life. Yeah, this is an accurate depiction of Second Life. Definitely
I do
not.
think
Yeah,
it
that's
should have
my
been
life.
Club
Yeah.
Penguin.
It would
Look-
have been better.
Welcome to. Oh my god, it's already 2 p.m. We're still gonna do the guess the game though. Welcome to Game Don't Guess the Game, where we guess the game by guessing the game. You know, Ron, it's been a while since you were on voice chat. Ronnie, name a video game.
How about... I am forgetting every game known to man. Let's go, Pikachu.
Yes.
Okay, so it's after 2018. It's a third-person isometric or bird view game.
Okay.
It is. It might be fantasy. It is on the Switch. It is on the Switch.
Is on the Switch.
Chippy, back to you. Chippy, name a game after 2018 that's third-person isometric / bird view. That's right, Chippy. Search inside of you.
I'm hollow on the inside.
You're not. No, you're not, Chippy. Come
They
on.
removed all my guts at the appointment.
Bottom of the barrel, Chippy. There's gotta be something down there.
Quest 64. No.
What? Yeah. Let me really quickly. Let me put on. Yeah. Okay,
It can't be Nintendo though.
it's not Quest 64. Oh, it is not Nintendo. God damn it.
Someday it will be Quest 64, and you're gonna feel so silly.
Dale says Baldur's Gate 3, Torchlight 3. Don't talk to me about Torchlight 3. Stinky. So it is third-person isometric bird view. We know that that's the game for sure.
And after 2020.
And it's after 2020. I mean, I guess it could be Baldur's Gate.
It could be bald.
Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, so
Bald is gay.
So it is. I'm gonna remove adventure. It's a fantasy game between 2021 and 2022. Oh yeah, BG3 is not on the Switch,
Oh.
so it probably has single player.
Some Fire Emblem would be Nintendo too.
Oh, it would be Nintendo too, yeah.
Oh.
So I think we're looking for a game that is not only on Nintendo, or it's a primary Nintendo title.
Fantasy.
2021, 2022. Where the hell were we playing in 2022?
Too many things.
It's fantasy. The theme is fantasy. It's not open world. It's not children. It's not sandbox. It's just fantasy. The Switch would combust if it ran BG3. You're absolutely correct. What about is Sea of Stars in here?
It could be Sea of Stars.
Okay, so it's a single player game only, and it's Unity based. That tells us a lot.
Oh, that tells us nothing actually.
Right. It tells us so much. We're like.
It tells us
overflowing.
it's an indie game, probably.
It's probably an indie game. So an indie RPG. Well, it's not in Stars in Time. It's not even on here.
In Stars in Time is 2023.
Yeah, that's also correct. I just wanted to name a game that Ronnie liked. That's it. Do you think was a Teenage Exocolonist would be on here?
Maybe. I think that's 2022, yeah. But it's not third person, it's a visual novel.
Oh, but don't you move your character around on like a bird view?
See, it's text.
Okay, well,
It's still very, yeah.
it's Fantasy 2021 single player Unity. I'm gonna catch a hand real quick. Fellas,
Get a hand, get it.
it's indie adventure role playing puzzle.
Okay, so it's a Fire Emblem like game.
Chris. I disagree. It could be Gris actually.
Crystallis.
Oh, Crystallis. Wait, no, is it Crystallis?
No, like we write it. Crystal.
Oh,
Crystallis.
thank you. It's not on here,
Oh, okay.
and it's not unless it's Crystales. No, Crystallis is a game for the NES, I think.
Indie puzzle role playing.
Indie puzzle role playing. Indie puzzle role playing from 2021.
Entering my mind palace.
So 2021, it's a year after the pandemic. I was probably playing Monster Hunter with Kirin.
Dark Deity.
It's not on here. Also, Ronnie, are you looking up games from 2021? You would tell me if you were.
No, I'm looking through my mind palace of games that are like Fire Emblem.
If it was Fire Emblem, I think it would be turn-based or strategy or tactical. So I don't think it's Fire Emblem.
Okay.
See you later, kitty. Have a lovely rest of your day. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
What are our genres again?
Our genres are puzzle, role-playing, adventure, and indie.
Puzzle, role playing, adventure, and indie.
So it's something that I would know.
Yeah,
Third person
and
isometric.
the theme is only fantasy. It's nothing else. It's just fantasy.
Just fantasy though.
This wouldn't be like trying
Throwing me
like
off.
for the Nightmare Prince. No, that's good. Okay. Oh, see that's only that's platformer. Okay, you know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. It is Unity though. A single player only game from 2021. I'm trying to think like what games I would have been like excited for because I'm an RPG bitch, you know that. 2021. Jesus Christ.
I have
And it's indie.
a blank space, baby, and I can write your name on it.
I'm thinking of like games that might have been like on like indie shows, like a Devolver digital kind of show. Yes, Chippy?
Could it be? It could be Chicory if my brain is remembering right.
Well, Chicory would be nice.
Unfortunately, that is only bird view, not third-person bird view.
Aw.
Okay.
It was also made in Game Maker. The themes are correct though. Okay, Chicory is not a game for kids. Could you imagine
It's not. Chicory deals with some heavy topics, but
Exactly, for kids.
For
It's for
kids.
kids. An RPG from 2021. It's a game that's probably already been on sale a lot. I might already even own this game for all I know. It's not a it's an indie studio. We know that for sure. It's not gonna be like Square Enix. Dale's as fuck. We're fucked. No, we're not. No, we're not.
No, we can still make it. We can still make it.
I'm thinking, what games came out? This is not Elden Ring. Is 2022, I think. Before Elden Ring took over everything. This is a game that was.
Elden Ring, Game of the Year 2024. Let's go.
Can we talk about that for like
Beloved
2
indie
minutes?
game Elden Ring.
I hate the idea that they put Shadow of the Earth Tree nominated for Game of the Year.
They
That's bullshit.
opened DLC to be nominated, especially
That's
because
bullshit.
of Elden Ring.
That's bullshit. I want Balatro to get it so bad. I want Balatro to win Game of the Year. It deserves it.
Mm.
I was gonna say Death Stranding as a joke, but Death Stranding is in Unity.
Third person. Also, it has shooting elements, and it's not fantasy. All right,
Shooting elements?
no, Death Stranding. You should have
Yeah,
got.
you gotta aim your piss.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah, you have guns.
Right.
All right, fellas. All right, that's it. We've made it to the end of the stream. All right, Chippy, name a video game. Just any video games, Chippy.
Give me a Mischief Makers.
It's not on
I
here.
like how you started. Okay, Quest
But-
64.
But I'll give you a
started
Quest
typing
64.
it. Thank you.
All right, Ronnie, give me a
My
game,
good-
Ronnie.
My good friend, Quest 64.
Duck Detective.
I'll give
Okay,
you. I'll
an
give you.
Untitled Goose Game.
It was Baldo. Baldo.
Baldo?
It wasn't Baldur's Gate, it was Baldur's Owls.
You know,
I've never
I
seen this
That's
game.
owl.
I don't want
Oof.
to. I don't want to be an. I don't want to be a jackass. Okay, but like,
That owl.
this
looks
is
so
making me feel better about my
hurt.
3D rendering. It's doing things to me. Baldo. Okay, I feel like someone should have told him Baldo's a terrible name.
We
for a
have
character.
Baldur's Gate at home, indeed. Dale. You're so right.
When I tell people my favorite streamer is Northern Lion, oh, you mean Baldo? All right.
I like
Anyways.
the little white guy though.
Yeah. All right, fellas.
Waiter, more of this little white guy.
Yeah. You know what?
The
You know,
most pirated
you know,
games ever. No,
Ronnie-
we gotta do that one, Maxi.
Ronnie's like, you know what we
Sorry.
could use? Some more little white guys for sure. You know, could we get some more white guys on? Definitely on streaming.
Just that one. Just that one. We made.
Can we talk about
an
the
exclusive.
nominated for like content creator for the Game Awards? It's like it's 4 nondescript
My
white guys
favorite
and
guys.
a VTuber. I hope she
My
wins. I
favorite
hope she
guys.
wins just because it's just a bunch of guys.
I hope she has to win, or else we'll riot.
And- Anyways, thank you for joining me today, my friendos. By the way, if you would like to check out Chips, their commissions are currently on hold, but you can get at the head of the line if you follow them on VGen. And also, of course, my good friend, it's Chippies, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh no, there it is.
Oh,
And
yeah,
of
yeah.
course, we also have
It's
my
just
good friend,
kinda sleep. It's tired.
my good friend Moontomes, who's streaming. Are you streaming tomorrow, Ronnie?
Yep.
Hell yeah, we're just streaming tomorrow.
By the way, you gotta update my link. That one is dead.
Crap! I gotta do that. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, Ronnie made a new website.
Sorry.
That's exciting. No. Thank you for telling me. I'm juggling a lot of balls, so like It helps to have friends looking out
Your
for you.
Baldus?
Your Baldos?
Baldus. Speaking of things my friends are doing, Ronnie, what are you streaming tomorrow?
Disco.
Dude,
Elysium.
we're discoing it up. Where's there you
We
go?
might be. I think next time I'll get the church as a club.
Hell yeah. And with that, Chippy, is there something you would like the audience to know other than they should follow you on VGen?
If you ever have trouble getting through a loaf of bread before it gets bad, bread does really well in the freezer, and you can just defrost it when you need a couple slices.
This is true, actually.
Yeah.
That's actually
That's
that's what my father-in-law does, because he goes to Costco and he buys too much fucking bread every time.
Yeah.
And he's like, just put it in the freezer. You know, it keeps pretty well.
Exactly.
It keeps very well.
Yeah. Just like Kendra, just put us in the freezer. You know.
Yeah.
Shout out to that one time Kendra just put their microphone in the freezer as a bit, and we just lived there for a hot minute. Anyways, I guess it was a pretty cold minute.
That's jokes.
Thank you for my friends for joining me, and with that, I'll be back tomorrow for more creative hours. We're gonna make this game happen in 4 days, so get excited for that, and I'll see you all next time. Everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
All right, secret ending of the show. Ronnie's such a rare appearance. I love when Ronnie invades. Ronnie, what should people say in the comments to show that they made it all the way to the end?
Duck detective.
That's right. Say duck detective or some sort of duck-related emoji, and we'll know that you made it to the end. There you go. And once again, big shout outs to my two friends. Thank you for joining me.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Chippy has nothing to say because they got a big computer and they're like, it's so big.
I said bye-bye.
Oh, that's sorry. I couldn't
Honestly.
hear you because your computer is so big and loud that the fan was just like whirling, you know?
Is it?
No, it actually isn't.
It is, and don't worry.
I already had a panic about this the other day.